That's how you feel, son?
Alright, I'll say how I probably DM too. Just random bullshit. Go.
Random bullshit. Welcome to our second session of Season 2 of Sky Orphans.
Second session.
This is when you start ruffling bags and crap.
You wanted his
I can't when that's in my freaking ear. Normally I would be doing the recap, or he would be doing the recap. I'm going to leave that to Calvin this time, since his bravery knows no bounds.
Oh shit.
So, how about it?
There's no bounds until it comes to public speaking. Then so okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Start off our little
journey
inside of the cave.
We just messed up some
Moles and some little creepy brain things.
That's good.
We strolled along a little farther, came across a robot and magic item, snagged that magic item real quick, right into our bag, and then Giovanni almost buried that robot, but we decided he couldn't.
Yeah.
So I destroyed it real quick. It was real done, nice, quick, easy, smooth. We thought we were good to go.
Easy peasy.
Calvin got a little vision. He saw Pazuzu. He acted like he didn't know Pazuzu because he wanted to piss him off because fuck that demon guy. And now I can no longer say that guy's name because I just said it twice. So now we're going to Winged Fuck is his name now. Well, Winged Fuck, he released him from the vision with Giovanni doing some magic, and Calvin came back to try to explain it. He said Winged Fuck's name 3 times in the course of explaining it. And unbeknownst to anybody, that's how you summon the Winged Fuck. So he comes up out of the crowd, and everyone's like, oh shit, what do we gotta do? We're trying to come up with plans on how to escape, because there's no way we fight this guy. At least that's what everyone else did. Calvin's first idea was shoot him a lot. And so Calvin did his thing, and Calvin shot him a lot, did a little bit of damage, but not enough.
No way.
And Winged Fuck just said, fuck you, gravity's going another way. We all fell upwards, except for our monks and our Star Wizard lightsaber Jedi guy.
That's great.
Star Wars.
And I slammed into the ceiling. Everyone else slammed the ceiling. Rochelle got possessed for a minute, but we undid that, but it might have some side effects. You'll see. Well, we got messed up by Pazuzu, but before we got messed up completely, Giovanni threw down a portal on top of Jade Fist. They jumped through. They went who knows fucking where, because Pazuzu destroyed it right afterwards. Everyone else got out with the help of some eagles that Kaladin summoned. Well, I summoned. I'm Kaladin.
Paladin.
They got out. Kaladin was given a choice: make a deal or die. Kaladin decided, I'm gonna die. I'm done with this. I'm not making any deals with you. Screw you. And then the Winged Fuck decided, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna enjoy having some fun with you for a little while longer. I want to see you in pain. Kaladin didn't know what that meant, but Winged Fuck disappeared through a portal. Kaladin fell to the floor, almost died from that. And then this weird mime dude showed up. Mime, not mine, mime.
Mine.
And then Jordanir showed up, and they started getting chased by mind flayers like immediately. They heard, so they collapsed the tunnel they ran on, got back to the rest of the group, got told never to come back. Like they're gonna listen to that. They're probably gonna go back eventually.
Tomorrow.
They went back to the town, and Kaladin discovered that Carmen, Blaze, and Nova, which are the kids that mine and Carmen's, as well as my dad, Alvin, were all kidnapped to whoever knows by the Winged Fuck. In a blind fit of rage, I was seeing red. I ran out, I was like, give me all the fucking weapons, now! And everyone's like, oh, calm the fuck down.
You can't hold all the weapons at once.
I'll figure out a way, I'll make mechanical arms. Oh, fuck. Anyways, Kaladin explained the situation, an angel talked to his head, calmed him down, which is freaky deaky, but it happened. Everyone started preparing, started coming with things. They all started trying to talk to their gods. Pretty easy for Kaladin. He just walked 10 feet over and said, hey, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like, trying to talk to their gods. Giovanni got mindfucked because he tried to talk to 50 of them. I know, they don't like that. as far as we know right now, there
They don't like that.
ain't too many things going on. Kaladin's training army, and everyone else is just kind of preparing, doing their thing. I don't know what their things are, but they're doing them.
Hey, he just came back yesterday.
And yeah, this is like Kaladin's like, well, with the flight times, like his third day back, and he wasn't really awake for 2 years, so like a week ago he thought it was done, and he blew himself up and shit. So
This is great. You know, like Dragon Ball Z, where they like sometimes will have like 2 or 3 minutes of just them explaining what happened in the last episode, or like Goku.
Yeah, that's what I got that from.
yeah.
So that literally was how I imagined that shit just now.
Yeah,
It's
I was
just
training with
Kaladin
Tien and
talking to a wall.
Krillin and
Yeah.
Right now, Kaladin just running through
Piccolo?
things in his head, talking to a wall. Maddie's like, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
We'll leave that be right
He's
there.
doing his thing.
Anyways, yeah, that was last week.
Now this week.
As he
Oh
says
my
to the
God.
corner of the wall.
Dragon Balls.
Next week on Sky Orphans.
Z.
Shit's about to get fucked.
Baloo!
If you think we have plans. No.
Kaladin will ruin them if we do.
Oh.
Nah, that's not nice.
No, well, he said it himself. He literally just did.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I have
Summon the
Everhold
winged
here.
fuck.
Summon the wing and fuck.
So make sure we have Everhold up here for myself. That way we have NPCs that we can do and deal with.
I summoned the.
We have people coming. They're just going to be a little bit late to the party. So here we go. We're popping right back into Everhold. Chevy, what are you doing?
Oh, Chevy?
It's a new day. The day has ended where everybody and the chaos of the bird demon coming and destroying things. And just kind of ripping a hole through everything Everhold has pretty much started to build upon. That is the day after that day. So
I compile all the letters that I've been receiving, and I kind of like tack them onto a board, and I just skim over them, and I compile like the letters that I've sent as well, and I just try to look to see if anything just seems off.
okay. I think this will be insight. So give me a good insight check.
Oh yes, a good one. Yes, an excellent one, in fact. The best one I could ever think of. Ooh, it's a big fat natural 6. Man.
Oh!
He's already good at everything.
I'm good at literally everything I touch on the planet. It's part of my gift.
Except for being a good friend.
What?
Yeah, he's really bad at that.
Wait, what? The hell? What? I don't yell at you guys like the way I did my army.
Wow.
Yeah.
So kind.
No, you just said, oh, you got brought back. Fuck off. If you're a demon, I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, you brought Pazuzu back with you, okay? I definitely don't trust you.
Don't
Yeah,
anymore.
like I said, we unfortunately gave him more ammo.
Hey, you did the same thing, okay?
Yeah.
It's a, yeah, that's a big fat 8.
8.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check as well. That way I can determine the narration of this.
It's cocked.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17.
You can take either or, I don't care.
Just cocked. Perception. For 13.
13. Okay. Looking at these letters and trying to put them in the right order to kind of understand what's going on. Looking at their handwritings and seeing the consistency of it, you can see the latest letters that you've given definitely have a different handwriting to them. It's not by much, but it's noticeable. That at least with these last few letters and notes, that whoever wrote them definitely wasn't the same person you usually keep in contact with. So somehow, those people are getting your letters.
It's either that or the Greenwich Society is somehow taken over by some evil mythical force that I can't do anything about right now because I'm too weak and I'm only level 11 and I have myself blamed for bringing them into the video game.
This is not a video game.
I can visualize this very well.
So how do you react to that? What do you think?
This is bullshit.
Do you write a letter to them at this point to see who's contacting you?
No, it cost me 100 gold.
Okay.
Hell no.
Well, I don't know how to help your situation.
I go to the treasury and I get gold from them to do it.
Okay, we'll go roleplay that shit out.
Yeah. I go up to the treasury and I just kind of... Oh boy!
Okay, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have a. We didn't think about this because you didn't tell me to make. We didn't talk about an NPC.
No,
So I'm just gonna have an NPC generator real quick.
I just thought of a treasury today because I'm assuming we would have one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's too busy on his ship though.
Yeah, that might.
I'm too busy between all the things that I'm making for the kingdom and repairing the ship
I mean, do
right
you think
now.
the Secretary
Yeah,
of the Treasury is
unfortunately, that is a
personally
big
counting the money? He's got assistants.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a halfling. You
Okay.
see a female halfling. She's got like short brown hair, almost like a crew cut of sorts at times. But she's got some proper attire on, and and you approach her. What do you say?
I go, hey, how you doing today?
Hello. How are you?
Oh, me? Amazing, honestly. So I was just wondering, cause
You want money?
yeah,
How much?
at least like 200 gold.
What's it for?
What's it for?
Yeah. What's it for?
Weaponry, of course. The other day, my fucking harp broke. Man, can you believe that shit?
Huh?
Yeah, I have a battle harp.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bard. I cast spells straight through my my instruments. It was my favorite harp too.
So what do you want the money for?
To buy back another harp just as good as it.
Deception check?
Oh, of course. That's what I'm bad at. I have proficiency in it.
Oh.
I mean, it's still a +9.
Okay.
12.
Well, you know, when in Rome.
Yeah?
Well, that sounds like a lot of hot garbage.
I know, it sucks, man.
But no, you're lying to
a
me.
bard without
You're
a
lying
harp?
to me.
A
You're
bard
lying
without
to
a
me.
harp is like a bard without a soul.
Why are you lying to me, man?
It's because I don't trust you, and I can't tell you the actual authentication
Well,
reason.
I can't help that. I just need to know the real reason you need the money.
I cannot assist you with that. Because if this gets to the wrong ears, I could be in peril along with the rest of my team. And it's just 200 gold. I'm not asking you for a damn diamond.
Okay. That's truthful, though, to be honest. Give me a second. She goes back. Okay. Sign your name here. Gives you a piece of paper.
Sign Chevy in the most beautiful way I can.
Okay, cool. Making sure we have logs of every month and the monetization that is going on in this place.
Oh, the words you use are just so unnecessary.
Here you go. And she gives you a bag. It's 200 gold.
Alright. I go back to my room and I take out another piece of paper. Spend that 100 gold to send the first message. Hey, I know we got off to the wrong foot, but I was in grave danger and I was explicitly scared. The surroundings that I was in were dark and I could barely read what I was writing. I just need to know we're all in good standing. I can see now, just so you know.
Okay.
Signed Chevy.
You send it off. It takes you a good bit to write the letter out in the way that you want to, with fine handwriting. No less than a minute back. You have another letter.
Okay.
You pop it open, and it reads, "We're under new leadership. Things are changing around here. So that means that things and the way we operate and the people we communicate with are going to have to be way more tight-lipped with things. Not to say that you aren't being tight-lipped, but be careful. We now have eyes everywhere."
I read back.
Creepy at all.
Well, I've been working for this organization for the past 10 years. I kind of think I would need to know the new rules and regulations and guidelines that we operate under. Since apparently it has changed and my 10 years of knowledge and tenure has now gone down the drain.
Oh. Is that
Signed Chevy!
it? No, it's in a minute back. You get another letter. And it reads, "As long as you are associated with the Sky Orphans, unfortunately, things are going to be less communicated with you. Regardless of your tenure with the organization, we might actually have to look at replacing you. Thank you for your hard work and the years of service you've given us, but we probably are going to be looking in a new direction. Here's your resignation."
Just got fired.
You spent 200 gold to get fired.
Hey, I spent another 100 for the recognition too.
I spent an entire background on this thing. I could have had another background. I'm wasting my background and my gold the entire time.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
It can still be part of your background.
But what is it gonna do for me if they don't want to talk to me?
Has been critter. New background.
I don't know. Maybe you have to prove yourself otherwise. Who knows?
I don't even know what they want.
Yeah, they're never going to tell you at this point.
I don't.
They did
This
tell
is
you
great.
what they wanted last session.
This is worse than Sethith.
Yep.
No one wants to talk to me.
Nobody loves me.
Yeah, you got people.
To be fair, they told you exactly what they wanted last session.
No more.
Yeah, they did. In previous letters.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up.
How does it not add up?
It doesn't add up.
That doesn't mean the new leadership actually, goes with the same values that you used to.
No, I mean they literally hired me to. The thing is that the hiring was to investigate the Sky Orphans essentially.
Yeah, I know.
And now they're saying not to, and I don't get it.
Can't control leadership.
No, I can't.
So how do you react to this in game?
I just become morbidly confused,
Yep, you can be.
and I kind of go silent. Right? That's it.
Damn, what the fuck? That's new for him.
Silent.
You just talk to the mime guy. He's still around. Either way.
He's not
He
gonna
doesn't
to you.
talk.
Yeah.
You can still talk to him.
Talk to him.
Him. Yeah.
He can sympathize with you, probably. Okay. Jonier, what are you doing today? It's a new day.
We'll start by going, normal waking up, going to the range, cleaning the weapon, spend a little bit of time, writing down how it is I made the rifle into one of the only empty books I have until people start getting in to do their normal thing.
Okay.
And then I'll take one of my higher ranking, basically my second in command that runs the warehouse, and I'll talk to him, and I need you to do something for me.
You can see what seems to be a halfling boy at this with red hair and some freckles, but he's smart enough and you trust him.
I've worked with him, yeah.
Yeah.
This is potentially dangerous. So I understand if you need to take some supplies.
I will do my best.
I've heard rumors of a library in Waterdeep that is difficult to access as far as I can tell.
Oh. Okay.
I would assume there are books about how to make something called a potion of mana. I was hoping you could go and look into finding one of those books, and if nothing else, staying and printing a copy and bringing it back to me.
So as per usual, Prince randomly looks across things like that, and potions of mana have certain point values that you can convert the point system into actual spell slots.
Yeah.
So there's a system for that?
Yeah, because I was just looking up, different potions and shit, and that's one that I popped up on.
I can do that. I can do that. That's like the biggest thing you've asked me to do, right? But it's gonna be a while.
I understand.
It's a long way.
Make sure to take some supplies and possibly guards, because it is a long way.
Yeah, I'll have to be careful. I'm not good at being careful. I'm very clumsy.
No, you don't give yourself enough credit. I've worked with you all long enough.
Okay.
Some material.
Thanks for being so trusting. Sure, on it, sir. Ah. Just walking.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'll, go back to working on, whatever shit I'm working on.
Yeah, honestly.
Just working on
those squishy
machines and shit. Just working on my boss.
Gotcha. It's a new day. How is it going for Rochelle?
She's still trying to process what happened to her the night before.
Nothing happened. It was a normal day. It was just a normal day in the life of a Sky Orphan.
Yeah.
Yeah, just nothing special.
But it's just like every time she came across somebody with black hair, she wanted to touch it.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Just about everyone in the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Even the random NPCs.
Yeah. Yep.
All 200 of them.
What are you doing?
Super
Crazy
fucking
lady, get away
specific.
from me.
Oh shit, she's armed. Alright,
I just want to touch it.
Oh.
So do you have like clippings of random people's hair?
It's only been a day. It's only been a day. It's only been a day.
It's only been one day, but she's thought of cutting people's hair for their hair.
Oh, fuck!
anyone yet? Yeah.
No!
Can I?
I'm scared of you now.
Can I look at your hair?
I'm so scared.
Just a little bit.
She
Just a
saw
little
it,
bit.
but she is at least fighting the urge to.
Okay. So how does your normal day go at this, or the new day? How do you do things? How do you process stuff?
Just sitting at her desk, thinking it. And instead of doing the paperwork, she needs a different Giovanni.
Yeah, you probably have the biggest stack of paperwork out of anybody.
Him and her and Jordan.
Yeah, they both they both take that shit.
We don't have shit to do.
Yeah. I don't got time for your shit. I got my shit to deal with.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my stack
Listen, I'm
of
sending you to
papers.
the library for a fucking reason.
My stack of
Just
papers.
mindlessly doing
spell
paperwork with the
scrolls
stamp,
that I need.
stamp, and pass. It's kind of like a robot.
Okay.
Could make a robot for that.
It'll make our jobs easier.
He just programmed it to approve everything he needs.
Pretty much.
Approved.
Approved.
I mean,
Approved. Oh, Giovanni approved. Chevy. Decline.
Hey! I wanted war tanks. What the hell?
Why don't I get war tank?
I want a war tank. Come on.
Decline.
Hey, I knocked on your door. Hey.
Need a word
Now
to
do I go? Yes.
So I see my declaration for the war tank. The spellcrafting war tank that shoots out fireballs has been declined again.
There must be another bug. Let me continue to try to work that one out.
As you were talking to him, you can see the halfling girl that runs the treasury reporting back to Giovanni at this point. He's like, okay.
I start walking
Here's your
away.
stuff.
I start walking away. She walks towards.
Excellent.
I just like slowly back away.
You do notice that Chevy has gathered an enormous debt within a minute or two.
Just the 200?
Just the 200. It's not like an enormous, but
Yeah,
it's
like,
big. It's big enough that it's just like, okay, it's noticeable.
Now look at it go, whatever. If Chevy needs something, he needs something.
Exactly.
That's how I
back.
It might be for something like a war tank, and I might need to be concerned, but then again...
That's a problem for later.
That's a problem for later.
Who knows? It's not that important right
I
now.
have other concerns.
Absolutely. Anything else, Giovanni? What are you thinking about as far as your day goes?
Outside of setting up everything and getting the ship back in ship shape.
Yeah.
He's right. You need to.
It did catch on fire.
Yeah. Well, at least it's a metal ship.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Exactly.
It's easy repairs. Easy.
It's mostly any electrical that would need to be really concerned about.
It would take you maybe about a couple days at least.
Huh?
If I take heat metal, I can clear the ship real quick.
Oh yeah.
It's limited to a certain area, I think, though.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Turn into a flaming barge. Suicidal death.
I need
Just focus on heat metal until the screaming stops. No big deal.
Exactly.
We need to get started on our trades, perhaps get moving again. So I'll get before I request any more supplies for what we're going to need. We need to make sure we are in good trade with any of the neighboring kingdom or cities.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, what happened to the ship, bro?
I don't think Zeus took liking to the fact that we had dealings with the bird fuck. They both deal with the sky domain, so...
Oh, yeah. We probably should work on that relationship we have with Fuckboy, Skyboy.
Yes, the bird fuck. Right.
You know, at the end of the day, really, was he mean? No. All he did is reverse gravity, try to trap you in an alternate dimension, try to kill Kaladin and everyone else around him. Honestly, a pretty good day in my book.
And kidnap our family.
It's not on his mind.
You know, Chevy, thinking about all of it, I really have no idea how we're going to help Kaladin in this case, or Maddie for this matter. It is beyond me.
Well, we are family, so we just need to focus on that.
Do we have to invade the abyss? I am
No.
madly concerned about
That's really far away from home, and I feel very unsafe going there.
I do too, but how the fuck else do we save someone from birdfuck?
Well, we probably need to get back that portal hole thing, but that's for a later date.
I hate to break it to you, Chevy.
What?
It's destroyed.
What do you mean? How did you do that?
I didn't. Birdfuck did. I can only presume, because by the time I got to the other side and reached for it, it was in shambles.
Yeah, can't we just cast a spell on it that says, "Oh, I put the portal back in touch. It is now a regular portal."
I hate to break it to you, that item is basically an artifact. It is beyond most common level magics.
Yes.
You know what?
Absolutely.
We should rub it on Maddie and see what happens.
I
Rub
think
it
the
on
only
Maddie.
thing that might work for repairing such a thing would be maybe the wish spell, which is far beyond my abilities to cast.
And I kind of messed up because I feel like I use the power within me a little bit more than my bard skills. I kind of have not been keeping up with those things recently. I can only cast up to a certain,
Level.
level of destruction.
Yeah.
I think there would be a concept of levels. I always think that there's a concept of levels in D&D because we know that we can't
I
cast.
think they would
10
call it
spells.
heights or something like that,
Yeah.
or
I mean,
feats,
depends.
You know.
Wizards might call it levels.
I think wizards actually call them levels.
Wizards would probably
I
call
think
them
wizards, other classes might not, but
Yeah.
wizards. Would.
I agree. I think that's a
It's a
thing.
9th chapter spell.
Yeah.
It's the very end of the book.
The chapter of 9. And now I'm past.
Weird.
All your spells are from the first chapter. You
Time
barely
stop.
even read.
Because bards really don't make sense how they get their spells. They just kind of get them. Yeah.
You just play
Sorcerers,
music until someone does something.
sorcerers, it just happens due to their bloodline, and they get a select amount of spells always. So.
Like Bon Jovi was level 20 bard for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At
He
least
was always casting charm first.
He was halfway there.
halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
I think.
Oh, he had a cleric helping him.
Yeah, he had one level of cleric.
So, Kaladin, you wake up.
Just before that,
What?
I'll just say
What?
I think we should have a little meeting.
I feel like this may be a moment where, despite what is better now, we might need to have a meeting between you, myself, Jornia, separate from Maddie and Kaladin, simply because this is going to be difficult for them to detach emotionally from. And
Understandable.
if I know Kaladin, we're going into the abyss, guns blazing, with every
Gun blazing. We all.
with
we
every
only have one.
every
He's the only
single
one with the gun.
every single possible steam contraption I can make in tow, and probably the airship too, because that would be
Can we
Kaladin's
fit
choice.
the airship in the abyss? Is that
I
a thing?
don't know. I don't know how you get to the abyss. I've never tried. I never wanted to try, so I've never looked into it.
True. Alright, and then Ben.
Kaladin.
Oh, that mage is here.
Yep.
Hello.
Kaladin wakes up from a very restless sleep. Wouldn't have slept very well after events. He's going to walk out of his little room that's in Maddie and Carmen's house. And he's going to walk into the main room. Kind of pause for a minute. And then he's going to walk over to the kids' room. He's going to go in there.
Okay. Well, you don't see much. They are still 2-year-olds.
Yeah. I was seeing they had like drawings, toys, shit like that. He doesn't know his kids, so.
Well, you do now, because remember
He knows, but like, he doesn't.
He knows
Like,
about
he doesn't know emotionally. He knows
Roll
brain
a
wise,
but they're
D100.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They might come back.
That'd be great. That'd solve a lot of problems. 90.
90.
They don't come back.
You do see drawings, but you don't. You just see, them two with a mommy.
That's what I was figuring. Calvin's gonna grab that, kind of go back in the main room, and just sit at the table, just kind of staring at it.
They have like cute little horns just sticking out, just like very, very small. They're not, full-grown horns or anything like that. They have tiny little tails that whip around. And mommy has literal, like you can see them, like they drew little lumps on her arms for muscles.
And he'd probably sit there probably until Maddie comes out. He'd probably be sitting there for a minute until she.
You would, after looking around and maybe around like after 10 minutes, you can see she's not there right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Probably at the Grove. That makes sense.
And they just kind of leave it on the table then, and after he's probably staring at it for like a full hour, contemplating things. And he's gonna sit on the table, no breakfast, just on his way out. He's gonna go find the training grounds for the recruits.
As you do leave, which the Grove is literally like right next door, so you do see her meditating and At that point, she is tending to what seems to be a little pond nearby. There's a couple little duckies and stuff that she's feeding and taking care of the plants nearby.
And one goose.
No geese. No geese, not yet.
Just
They haven't earned my trust.
Goose. It's what? Singular.
Only these little mini duckies. And they're ducklings. I'm trying to train them to not be
So it's a
shitheads.
Wawa duck.
Seeing Maddie, he'll probably walk over and just kind of squat down for a second.
What's up?
I have no clue what to do right now.
Me neither. But I will say this. We have to take emotion out of all of this. I'll admit that I was rather shocked when I listened to this and heard the news of the kidnappings, but I would be lying to you if I didn't say that there was a somber sense of peace that came over me. Not knowing that they were gone, knowing that these trials and tribulations are going to happen all the time, and we cannot predict who or what is taken from us. But it's not logic nor emotion that will allow us to move forward. It is who we are inside that drives us. So, don't fight it. Even if people think your emotions are not okay or you're not allowed to express them, you're allowed to express them, but let's try not to overdo it, okay?
While I was saying this, you see Callan's face is very calm and composed, but just like his hands are trembling just a little bit, and you can see he's contained and under control, but he is extremely angry, and he's keeping it calm and composed. And he goes, "I understand that you can't run. I was gonna run into guns blazing, but Jade Fist pointed out that that's only going to get them killed, so I understand we need a plan. I understand that we need to prepare for this. But I woke up a few days ago. For me, the events that happened 2 years ago was last week.
Yeah.
We were in the cave. I had a relationship with Carmen. Shit happened. I died. I thought that was fully the end. Did not expect to come back. I do. I wake up. I have 2 children. I haven't even talked to them because I didn't want to rush things. And the first thing that happens when we come back is that winged fuck takes them. Takes my father, takes Carmen.
Yeah. It's awful. It's awful. I don't think anybody here is going to disagree with that. I love them dearly. I do. And you may not know them, but I know you, Kaladin. You love them as well. I know that. Now do me a favor. I know where you're headed anyway. Just go over there and take some aggression out. Or whatever you're planning on doing. Find a way to release that anger that's inside of you for the moment. Because I promise you, we're going to have to talk about this. And we still need to try our best to remain composed emotionally.
I'm trying, and there's the fucking voice in my head telling me to do that. It's weird. I think it's part of the angel thing.
Yeah, and if it came from me, it's probably doing that too.
Don't know if it's good. I think it's a separate thing.
I don't know.
It's too many voices in my head.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one, Kaladin.
Talk to me.
If we're having a meeting, let's do it a little later on, like after dinner or something, because if it's before then, I don't know if somebody comes tell you, I'm not gonna be there if it's in the morning. I got preparations to make.
I don't know if it's going to be possible for me to do that right now either. But,
Also,
you know.
Can Mad get a hold of about 3 gallons of holy water? And holy silver or whatever, I think that does.
I have an endless supply of holy water.
Alright, I need about 3 gallons worth, I think.
Okay,
And
sure.
I don't, because they do like holy silver powder. Can you full silver? I don't know if that's a thing.
Holy silver?
Yeah, because you can silver weapons.
Like blessing a weapon?
Yeah.
Silvering a weapon doesn't
Basically,
make it
I
holy.
want 3 metal
Yeah.
silver pots. There. Like powdered silver is one of the things that you use to make holy water. So it's got some kind of holy connotation to it.
I mean,
I think that would be more of an enchantment. I don't think they can actually bless.
weapons.
Yeah.
It'd be more of a pot, but yeah. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get metal pots then.
Gotcha.
Reasons.
You have to have something to contain the explosion.
I'll see you when I see you, which will be nearby.
Okay. If I don't have a workshop or anything, send the holy water to my father's shop,
Oh, great, sure. That's gonna make things great.
and then I'm gonna start walking off.
I'll meet you there. And she goes back to turning
You
the
just
phone.
have one of your lackeys send it. I mean, unless you want to show up.
I'll figure it out.
Now I'm gonna go off the train, the start training troops. Haven't done anything with them yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's when you walk in, everyone just kind of like, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Okay. That's actually him.
Attention!
Yes, sir!
Form up, everybody form up. Get in your squads. Rows of 10, columns of 10, separate 100 blocks. Now.
You see him talk. you can see him talking to a dwarven gentleman that was like their commander, and he's literally just as soon as you walked in, he kind of like leaned up against the wall and just started doing things.
Do they not have any discipline? Do they not know?
They do.
Form up.
They do.
Well, then get to it, y'all.
They just are in awe
Yes.
of you. I don't know why.
Yes,
It's nothing that special. People get resurrected all the time. All right, do your stuff, men. Listen to him for the moment.
And they have a very aggressive style. They also carry spiked shields as well. So something to defend and attack with at the same time. Their stances are poor at best. Their swings are well practiced, you can tell, but their defense is lacking. So they seem to, essentially speaking, if we put it in terms of D&D, they recklessly swing for the most part.
All the time and everything.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do.
They
Everyone,
have openings everywhere.
It's the only thing they were able to learn. They're very, very poor at actually understanding what to
And
do.
you can literally
No,
look
they're
at them
just
and you see that some are peasants, most are commoners, most have just taken up arms
Yeah.
that because they had to or thought they should. Some people were probably drafted at some point.
alright, get in your formations and just stand there. I'm gonna talk to you all for a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
They start forming up. I'm gonna let them sit there for a minute. I'm gonna go talk back to the dwarven guy. And I'm gonna be watching them. If they break formation or they start slacking off and just not being at attention or anything, it's consequences. But if they stay where they're supposed to be doing,
They keep so stiff back and no one dares look at you.
What's up?
who are like the sergeants and lieutenants in the bunch?
We have no army. This is the best we can muster up at this point. And like you can see, that is the best that they have learned. They're literally children basically trying to learn how to do things.
There's
So, we're
250 of them total, correct?
yes.
Yeah.
And there's maybe about a few of them that actually know how to be a soldier.
Can you write up a couple lists for me.
Okay.
Write the 50 that are the most agile. I want to make a group of 50 archers out of the bunch.
Sure.
The other 100 split into the other 200 split into 200 chunks. Half of them I want to train them as pikemen. The other half I want to train as shieldmen, defense and offense.
All right.
Okay. And then out of every 10, I want one of them to be a sergeant. So start looking at who's the more intelligent of the bunch. Each 100 block we need a lieutenant. This is the only way to organize it so that they're not completely foolhardy morons swinging at nothing while not defending themselves.
All right.
So if you could make up those lists for me and send them over to my workshop, I'll start creating some plans for them.
This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. And he starts walking away. I'm just like, well, instructions are instructions, so the big man wants you to do what you got to do. It's up to you, my friend.
I walk back now. I'm gonna address them. They're still in good formation. There's lines and everything. They look good, or are they just standing loosely?
No. After you said that, they're just like, oh shit, we gotta shape up.
Yeah. All right. What's the other guy's name? The dwarf guy.
His name?
Yeah.
He gave him a name, so let's look. This is why we have Everhold over here. What do you name him?
We should have everyone there.
It's like stone
Something
or height or some shit like that.
Instead of thinking about it too hard, he's gonna be here in a little bit, so...
Oh, he deleted his name because he put Jake over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
we'll just have to wait. Because, yeah.
You probably have it in the actual notes.
He'll tell you his name when he gets here, because we don't have it written down at the moment.
Okay.
Just call him the Dwarven gentleman for the moment.
Alright.
Mr. Dwarf.
Mr. Dwarf.
That dwarven guy right there, he's going to be writing up a list for me to break you up into different squads and different centuries. Yeah, centuries. Different centuries.
Yes.
Until that's done, it's pointless to start teaching you a bunch of shit, but you're going to start learning to walk in formation. You're going to spend every single moment until lunch, walk in formations of 100. Some of you be walking in formation of 50. We're going to work on just your unit cohesion. If any of you fuck up, there will be consequences. You will stay in march step. You will turn when I tell you to. You will do everything when you're supposed to do it. If not, there will be consequences. Do you understand me?
Understood, sir!
Alright. Form up into 100 blocks. 10 rows of 10. And Calvin's going to spend the day marching if they mess up.
Just beat them.
Basically.
Yeah, this is a whole bug right now.
It's like the first day of boot camp. You're breaking discipline into them.
Literally decimate your people.
I don't know what I've been told. They're fuck stupid.
Yeah, I hate him.
He's an asshole. 10 hot.
Fuck off.
10 hot.
Alright, and so till lunch I'm going to be doing that. I don't know if there's any more you guys want to do into it, but basically he's working on discipline at this point, trying to get them into a fighting force. And then if he's going to keep doing that till lunch, and then the entire time he's going to look for somebody who seems like they'd be somebody I put in as a lieutenant. So a centurion would be what it is.
I'll make an insight check.
15 plus I think 4. So I think it's 19. Yeah, 19.
19? Okay. There seems to be one who's, for the most part, he seems to be able to keep a level head. He doesn't seem to be distracted too often, or at all, rather. He's able to keep up with everyone. If not, he could probably outpace them without trying. But he seems to just be trying to match their pace, essentially.
Okay. I'm gonna call halt. Halt! You, come here.
Sir! Yes, sir! He walks over.
What's your name?
Madison, sir.
Madison. Alright, Madison. Well, me or that dwarven gentleman who just left, who I didn't catch his name yet, you're gonna be the one in charge of this bunch. Alright?
Understood, sir.
I'll have his name in there. Alright. While they keep marching, I'm gonna run over some things for you, some drills. I want you to run them through after lunch is complete.
Understood.
Alright. And I'm gonna have him continue marching and just doing stuff, and then I'm gonna be running him through some drills to help them form shield walls, stuff to work on their defense.
Are you giving like drawings or like kind of like battle plans or?
Yeah, drawings, battle plans, but just mostly basic drill formations. So I'm working on getting them marching in blocks of 100.
Okay.
So it'd be spreading out to make a battle line with 200 guys. It'd be 4-man deep. It would be the plan. And then they work on forming a shield wall with half the bunch in front, and then the second row, once we get equipment and get the lists all made up, would be like pipe in and stuff. It's just start making battle plans, but they need to start learning how to do stuff like shield walls. And it's the next step above marching together. We'll be just basically learning how to connect their shields together so they can form a solid wall where they're defending.
Similar to the phalanx.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically a phalanx, except for where phalanx typically kind of go like this, they form out here.
Okay.
It's just straight line, that's where they're going to start at. Eventually they'll be doing phalanx and other V's. But right now it's just starting basic discipline and forming a defensive wall. So that, if the enemy attack them, the enemy doesn't have anything to hit, because they're all blind shields.
Essentially he starts jotting down what seems to be like notes in a small little, like a tiny like handheld journal, essentially speaking. And he just kind of draws up these formations as you depict them to him.
And I'll critique them as like, no, not that. I want them all shield locked from left to right. Just start breaking down a little more thoroughly once I see what he's drawing up and stuff, and giving him more direct things.
Okay, he doesn't, of course, backtalk you, so he just, for the most part, he just nods in approval, essentially, and he recorrects anything he needs to.
I also want you to start looking at maybe 2 other people that you would trust to be leading with you. Start looking at other people. At the end of the day, when I come back around dinner time, you're going to tell me who it is. All right.
Understood.
Now, we got about 10 minutes till lunch. Have them continue marching and doing that stuff for the next 10 minutes, and they'll break for a 30-minute lunch and then come back, and you're going to start working on this stuff. All right, I have other business to attend to, so it's going to be on you. I might stop in a couple times or have somebody come check it out. If things are fucked up, it's on you.
Got it.
Got it what?
Sir.
There you go. All right. Keep them marching for 10 minutes and then bring them on. All right. Get to it. Keep them going.
He just immediately heads off.
That's a yes, sir! I say as he's running away.
Yes, sir!
And then I'm going to start making my way to my next thing for the day.
Alright.
We can break it to other people or we can go.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
So
He's whipping French into shape.
Yeah, for real.
I've actually gone through boot camp, so
I know.
Yeah, you know how to do this. Yeah, I get it. So, you guys meet up in the tavern at this point. So this is normally like a gathering point. Around lunchtime is where most people go to the tavern. You guys typically see each other, and if you guys need to discuss things, that's where you guys typically discuss things. So it's lunchtime. Tavern. What is everyone doing?
No, Calvin's probably not there.
Yeah. Would Maddie be there, or is she also?
She would be there.
Who all would be at the tavern?
Pretty much everyone else, besides Kaladin at this point. Normally, Sky Orphans typically are running around here at lunchtime.
Calvin doesn't know that. He's only been alive 3 days.
Yeah.
Everyone? How's everyone's day, Sky?
Peaceful.
Man,
Should be peaceful.
so I have to tell you now, since this is, I know it's been 10 years that I've kept this secret bubbling up inside of me.
What?
So I've been working with these people. These peoples. All the sky, the grinners. The Sky Orphans. The Sky Orphans.
Yeah, we know that, Dad.
All the grinners.
That's been 10 years.
Essentially speaking, we kind of, I would say inadvertently, the reason why Sky Orphans exist.
How do you mean?
When I was a young pup, I was contacted in my orphan days and whatnot by a mysterious man with face paint on. Very beautiful face painting, to be honest. And he said to me, unto thee, he said, one day, these ragtag bunch of idiots right here, meaning you guys, would be extremely powerful allies if I got to know you, essentially speaking. And of course, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Until I received a letter, just mysteriously just popped up at me, and I was very confused, of course. And it said similar things along the line, and I clearly couldn't just not think of anything of it, because that's just fucking weird. But then I received letters about things that I was doing and things that you guys were doing. And then I decided to try to send one of these letters. Nothing really happened
Okay.
at all until I got some money from my performances and whatnot. It's the first time I scraped up 100 gold in my life. It was like the last time I did that solo. And I sent the letter because afterwards it told me that if in order to send letters back, I needed money. I was like, this is bullshit. But I did it anyways, and so I sent a letter. And they said, well, finally your initiation is done. Essentially speaking, I was supposed to form this group, which kind of make it seem like supernatural and whatnot.
Alright.
I mean, I guess we just kind of formed it like naturally anyways. Maybe this was just supposed to happen, who knows. But anyway, some weird type of divine intervention and or the intervention of people with really high powers and such converted us to be this Sky Orphans. And recently, apparently they're under new management, which is bullshit. Oh yeah, and I've also been collecting information on us as well.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What? So you've been telling everybody our secrets?
No. One person in particular that also has a network of people too.
That's good that they didn't trust you that much.
Yeah, same, honestly. No, you're very right with that.
I'm very glad I never explained to you how I make my machines then. That's...
You're right.
Yeah. That's it's a lot of information.
Yeah, it was a lot of information I had to hold on to.
So why are you coming forward and telling us this?
Because the new management people don't like the Sky Orphans, apparently. I think it's the bird fuck.
It is plausible that he could be having influence. He is the type to be deceitful.
Yep, he's a big dick.
So we could be dealing with issues related to that.
And so, with that being said, he has all the information on Sky Orphans necessary.
Well, then we'll have to figure something then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're dealing with Birdfuck knowing more about us than we care to admit.
I think the thing is that we have to get information on him, however possible.
Easier said than done.
That's what I'm saying. However possible.
I mean, I know lore about him, but that's about it.
I mean, that's a start.
The best I can do is find connections to a guild, like some of my guild mates from back in the day, but honestly, that doesn't do
I
it.
think we need to go to Avernus.
Avernus?
Yes.
If
I
we-
remember a long time ago, before Kaladin lost his shit, he said that he knew an access point to Avernus due to the fact that some guy that he sold ambrosia to, which was a mistake.
Wait a minute.
No, I got that information from our mate.
Do you mean
No,
Avernus?
I thought, yes, Chevy definitely thought it
The
was from
Nine
the ambrosia
Hells.
guy. Yes.
I
Yes.
don't like that idea. Is it possible for us to send a message to Little Red, my disciple, going to water people? I think the name later.
Yeah, I got you. You can go more red, that's fine.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Is it possible for us to send a message to him looking for information on the winged folk?
I
Hope
think
that
the
he's
most
going to
information that they would be where he resides. Anyone at the surface world who has seen him has probably died. And they're probably down there too.
Would you wish to go in there blind looking for information, or do you want information?
Well, first we have to. Okay,
Stop.
We
so
are
now
also-
we are 2 layers of information gathering. First, we have to find out
need to
about
find
the place
information
that
on
we're
the
going
information.
to.
She starts to swig a drink, and as she's swigging a drink, she's casting Sending towards Kaladin. And she's going, if you don't know, we always meet up for lunch around here, so... Your call, and then by that time I just go,
Not hungry. I'll see y'all later. I told you we do a team meeting after dinner, but I got things to do.
plays it off. Continue what you guys were saying.
Yep. So, like we were saying,
So,
first Avernus, right, and then.
to my limited knowledge of Avernus, it is possible we could get to the Abyss from there.
See, this is a multi-layered task.
So, listening to...
If we're dealing with getting to the Abyss,
We are.
then Avernus is probably the quickest route since we already know how to get to Avernus. However, I must be abundantly clear when I say this.
Can they fit an airship in it?
No. There is no fitting an airship in Avernus. There is no bringing food to Avernus.
What?
There is literally probably the worst place for anyone who has any sense of honor, duty, or just good intent for humanity.
That's a good thing with the Sky Orphans. Oh.
Are you saying you're not a good person?
No, I'm saying Sky Orphans are some shady shit.
We do make some rough decisions, I'll say that. But I wouldn't say any of us are Avernus material.
Come on, look, we got a holy cruise. We have an avatar there that's
So if
being
we're going to do this-
controlled by the evil that is possessed in that world. Surely fine.
You're telling me us, the Sky Orphans, are going to take a demigod to the 9 hells?
I think she will not be targeted highly.
Let's listen to this here. This is a good notion, right? First layer of Abyss, right? This is actual stuff that's going to be helpful. It's littered with portals. Littered with portals. It's literally the layer of portals. So, literally, there's probably a portal somewhere, anywhere, that leads to that. Probably the most unnecessary thing possible. He wants us to go there.
Yes?
He wants us to go there. So I don't know if maybe
He
I don't.
wants us to go there.
That's the thing.
I do not
Let's
like
be-
the idea.
So
Is it
reverse
possible
trap-
we could investigate the weave around where he appeared? And perhaps there is remnants of the portal he created there, and we could expand upon it.
Okay, but
You should probably let them know that we
Question,
collapsed that
right?
entire place.
Oh, fuck.
Do you know?
No, they collapsed that bitch.
We cannot do that. When escaping with Kaladin, we were being chased. I'm not sure exactly by what, but it was speaking telepathically.
Ah, the mind flash.
Obviously,
It's probably a wizard with
we
message or
at the
something.
very least collapsed the tunnel, maybe the whole place.
Maybe that.
And then I mudded it in too.
Fuck!
It is possible that it may have just been the tunnel that collapsed.
Well, I'm sure since I mudded it in, I
Between-
drowned it too.
Alternative possible location between Boulder Fall and Fred. We were in the air when Kaladin and the rest were approached by those imps.
Not true.
It's true.
It is possible that in that section of the world there may be a place where we could find an entrance into the abyss.
But remember, when his territory, number one, he rules the skies. We're fucking Sky Orphans.
I do not like the idea of going to the abyss.
My thought is he wants us to go to the abyss, presumably, right?
Oh, definitely.
So he won't make it easy. He'll torment us while we do it, but
Sounds like
he'll
fun.
probably give us the chance.
Do we want
Oh, this is scary.
Do
This
we
is scary
want that
shit.
chance?
What are you suggesting we do to bring him here?
Oh, I'm not suggesting we bring him here. I'm suggesting that maybe...
No! Multi-level shit. We bring him here, and then we go where he is. Not.
So you prepared to jump through the Fulcrum portal?
So you're saying we say his name?
But we have to prepare the fact that we need to leave. Immediately.
How are we summoning him? You gotta remember, if we summon him here, he's gonna kill everyone here.
No, we.
The possibility I have is teleportation circle, which takes quite about 10 minutes to cast. If we say his name at the end of that 10 minutes, it is possible. But you have to remember, he could probably very quickly get back to where he was. Given he can open a portal there, and then go, oh, they summoned me here and left immediately. They must be up to something. Let me go back to where I was.
So then how about we make a multi-layered plan? God damn it, you're making this too high leveled, right? Okay. Make a plan to lure him here. We trick him to going back to where he was, right?
I don't like this.
Wait, hold on.
Shit plan.
Look, I'm trying to make sense.
I...
Invisibility can only be
Right.
cast on one person, correct?
Yes,
Sure.
and I do not have access to that particular one. It can
Do
be
you?
cast on multiple people,
Yes.
actually.
It
It just
can.
must be cast
But-
at a higher level than normally cast at.
A creature
Well,
like that.
forget it. I was
might be
about to
able
say he
see
could probably see us
through
anyways.
it.
Alright, see, this is why we're making a fucking plan.
This is great.
Okay, so invisibility is not going to work. Honestly, any combat with him is going to be suicidal.
Yes.
I'm sure he can't be charmed or anything like that, because
Especially if we aren't in the abyss, it'll be probably significantly harder than the fight we encroached upon on the material plane.
yes, that would be his domain.
Yes.
The place he knows the
He would
best.
probably have flare action.
Yeah. Said he didn't even have those before, and he was still OP.
See,
This is definitely a multi-layered thing.
that's the thing.
What if... It's a horrible idea,
It is.
but what if we make a deal?
Being.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I'll do
your
it.
deal.
I'll do it.
I'm not suggesting any one of us has to do this, because, especially Chevy, because Chevy won't tell anyone else what is going to be happening, and we'll
I
just
would
get blown.
totally tell you.
We'll get hit on the side of the head suddenly and out of nowhere, and not know what happened, and probably end up in a really shitty position
in a pit of snakes that all want to eat me, but slowly, very slowly.
Yes, something like that. Yes. Except for instead of snakes, maybe something that's acid, something you would not be able to easily deal with.
I wouldn't like that at all. I don't think anyone would.
Or maybe basilisks. Petrification's a terrible thing.
I heard it's really bad this time of season.
Regardless, that is an option.
Or we can hope on Rochelle.
What?
Rochelle, you can do that thing where you just randomly do things, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a very one time in a lifetime chance that you might be able to just do some ultra thing, right?
Like a 1%, actually no, 0.01% chance of it actually helping us.
Oh, that's pretty high. Is that not good odds?
No.
We don't like those odds?
No.
Those odds are not in our favor.
I mean, we do have a testing ground. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but if we
No,
were...
we should probably not do that. No.
The possible repercussions for dealing with
Whatever she does.
wild magics is touchy.
Yeah, we haven't seen the full extent of her powers, and I don't want to.
Rochelle goes by.
The weave likes to get a little crazy around her, and I am not a fan.
Yeah, 1 minute her hair's turned purple. Next minute she's growing to be a really adult child. I've seen it happen before with my very eyes.
I can easily blow all this up with my wild magic. You never know.
That would be so dope.
You know, if it's the way to go, at least I'm dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's very true.
That's very true. I'm
At
not gonna
least
argue that.
I'm dead.
We don't have to deal with none of this. Alright, so I hear we go to the Avernus, and then from Avernus we learn about him.
What are we going to learn in Avernus about him? He is a demon.
I'm sure they have more information than we do have on the surface world.
They probably would. That is a truth, but it would come with a price. to
Oh,
learn that
definitely.
knowledge.
Yes.
But is the price better than going in blind? Worse.
Plausible.
That's
Depends who we are making the deal with.
True.
I don't know anyone down there.
I don't either, and I like to keep it that way, but if it's possible, it is an option.
But I mean, like I said,
So we currently have two options. One that could end us with more deals, but they might not be as bad as what Birdfuck will offer us. But there may be more of them. And the other option is we make a deal with Birdfuck, and it could be significantly worse than the multiple deals we'll have to make to learn about Birdfuck and get in to save Maddie's sister and Kaladin's children.
I think to be more precise, what would be the weird thing to do
And his
with
father.
a hopeful thing?
This is too much.
It's a
I
very
get it.
wishful
I
thinking.
get it, Giovanni. It's
But someone that was killed by him.
Okay.
Someone that would probably understand why he does what he does and how he operates.
Are you suggesting we find someone who was killed by him and can't speak with dead?
No, I mean, they'd be in Avernus, most likely. It would be a hard nitpicking, but I'm sure he's probably killed many people. Or he's made deals with people as well. We can also possibly track those people down too. If we understand how his deals work, then we could possibly find a loophole.
I really hate the idea of having to go to Avernus.
It
We all do.
definitely seems like a shitty plan.
Yeah, I don't think
Especially with Maddie in the group. Oh
that's
god.
really just not a good idea.
Yeah, maybe we should just fire Maddie.
I mean,
No.
no.
Honestly, Maddie's half the reason we've lived through half of our situation, so...
Okay, fire her, hire one of her sisters.
I don't think her sister's quite as good at keeping us alive as her.
I think if we force them to,
Druid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
we're like, hey, if we die, fucking bring us back, bitch. You know, we start
Why are
verbally
you calling
abusing
my,
them.
why are you calling my sister bitches?
Oh, it's to help us. It's to make sure we live.
There's literally
It's a
no
persuasion element that doesn't
Yeah.
actually work, but he
No.
thinks it does.
Exactly. Let me have my moment.
I mean, he was weirdly hitting on my sister one time.
What the hell? What do you mean? When?
You've hit on Ariel.
That's gross.
Okay, I'm not the one who did it.
I don't know about that. You could have at one point. But I'm not going to delve into your
Sure,
lifestyle.
whatever.
Your lifestyle
Either way,
choices.
I
where's
think-
Kite? Speaking of that, what happened to him? I have a lover boy.
Oh, what do you mean?
Kite.
Who?
Kite. Oh, who?
Wait, Chevy wasn't even there for that.
He wasn't.
Oh, true. I don't know.
That's why I didn't respond
Princess
to it.
knows. It's because Prince knows, so like, oh yeah, Chevy knows. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not that far off. What about Kite?
What happened to him?
I don't know. He's
Oh.
gone off to do whatever he's doing. I let him do me, and I do me.
Wait, what?
Let him do me and I do me.
So both
I
of you
said
were-
that wrong.
Not really. You did that. We let him do you.
Yeah, you did. You let him do you.
I let him do him, and I do me. There you go. That's the word choice I freaking meant to say.
Oh.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Exactly. So,
Exactly.
okay, seems like we're at this point, right? Are we
We
going
go to Venice.
Are we going to Atlantis or are we going to Abyss? What are we doing?
We go to Venice. Venice.
I don't know. These are the decisions that
Atlantis.
you guys are putting on the table.
Venice.
I say we try and find out what we can about him in this plane before we start going to others. That's my idea.
Okay, so then I suggest
We have time limitations, unfortunately.
we go to Faerûn.
Faerûn is an option.
It's next door at this point.
That's the other thing we can do. I mean, but do we know anyone with any teleportation circles that just fucking get us there instead of just...
In Faerûn? No.
Come on, you guys don't expand your social circle?
I have had too much to deal with here.
We have a lot of work to do.
It's
Chevy.
been 2 years.
Do you
If
know
I could cast
how hard it
teleportation...
is to set up an infrastructure for a kingdom?
Oh, look at that infrastructure! See that?
We didn't do that.
Yeah, it took 2 years, but still.
You weren't the one to produce.
Oh, I
this.
totally helped.
So, do you know anyone with the teleportation circle there, Mr. Ethernet to the world?
Yeah, Mister, I tell everyone our secrets.
Actually, I probably would, wouldn't I?
Roll a history
Oh, we
check.
should not let him be a spy master.
I mean, the Grinners technically are from Faerûn, so...
Well,
Well, at least
At
now
this
we
point,
know
now he's no longer sending messages, so at
Natural
least
one.
there's that.
with advantage because you know him. You would know it if that was the case.
what kind of check is this?
History.
History? Okay. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You know of a bard. This bard, he was a human, but he had you recall meeting him a long time ago when you were growing up. He was part of a weird organization, an organization called the Harpers. And being a part of this organization, he had rather a reputation of being one of the most notable heroes. But you know him to have lost a book, or be lost in, not lost a book, I said that wrong. You have known him to have last been heard in Baldur's Gate and Faerûn. But you know him, and he might potentially remember you. It's a long shot, but that's somebody.
Okay. I go, well, is one human I can think of that might be able to assist us.
Alright. What would it take to get him a message?
100 gold.
Oh, I could just cast sending.
Do you know this person?
No. Fuck.
I haven't seen him, so
Describing him as...
yeah.
That's
100
true.
gold.
No, I did 100 gold.
Thank you. Thank
Why
you.
have I 100 gold?
Oh,
Right now, I need 100 gold and your social security number as well.
No, I'm a Nigerian prince.
Huh?
I'm a Nigerian prince. You know,
They
Of
remind
course.
I'm a lord of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I
we'll
sent
load of
him
Waterdeep.
a message. Hello. This is Chevy. It's been a while, but right now, our land is in dire straits, this may spread towards Faerûn as well. But we at least want to contain it in our area.
Okay.
But in order to do so, we need your aid and help. This is a hard question to ask, and I know for some reason my authorization has been weird. I don't know what's going on with the new head guy or girl in charge. Orsterra is in trouble. And I do not want Faerûn to be in trouble as well. This is a shot in the dark. But if not, things will get darker than this. Right now, there's a shiny, tiny little light. That is Sky Orphans. If that light gets eradicated, only darkness shall prevail. On your behest, we need access to a teleportation circle that can get us somewhere where we can get information on a certain avian creature of a demon lord.
Okay. Anything else?
Signed, Chevy.
Okay. You send that off. Maybe about an hour or two, a letter eventually pops back
Because
up.
we're just sitting there just like, fuck, man, he doesn't want to talk to me.
A letter does pop up.
Oh shit, he doesn't want to talk to me.
You... I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You read, Hail Traveler,
I'll travel.
if you have heard of your friend, he's no longer with us. He's not dead, per se, but I might be able to help you. My name's Rylia, and I am an administrator here in the Candlekeep. I can help you gain access to what you need, but we would have to go through some rigorous detailing work and discussing what is necessary. And then maybe, just maybe, we might be able to, one, help your friend, and two, help you guys. It's a win-win. But if you are offering help, you will have to give help in return.
Does she tell him what she wants?
Yeah, she says.
Okay.
So
I'm like, what?
that's the end of the... I didn't know if you wanted to say something as you were writing.
No.
Reading, I'm sorry. So that's why I did a little break. She says, we need help. Helping him out of a situation that he put himself in a long time ago. He was after revenge for something that happened to his village a long time ago. And in that happened, he gained in contact with some sort of evil. Let's call it a diamond of sorts. And it corrupted him. So us, the Hoppers, had to make sure to take care of him and seal him in an area where he would not do any harm. So we put him in a book. And now we're seeking people who could potentially help this process. It's a recent thing that's been, happening, but it's your call, friend. If you want to help, let me know.
Chevy's like, oh, shoot me. Fuck. I gotta jump through hoops of this shit. But I guess it's better than going to a furnace. So, guys, great news. I'm not drunk.
No, we didn't see you drive one drink yet. That's
I can't
very
do so.
surprising. I know, but
But, yeah.
regardless.
Okay, so the other good news. I got a friend of a friend, apparently. Man's put himself inside of a containment unit that we need to rescue him out of. But she still didn't tell me how to get there. Did she actually just tell me?
Yeah, she told you how to get there. She
Okay.
said as long as you're okay with it, we can get you here in moments.
Okay. Alright. So I guess I just gotta send a confirmation letter just telling her, yeah, sure, we'll fucking help you in your damn plight. Because now apparently we have to help Faerûn before Faerûn helps us.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Yeah, I was trying to be selfish.
Alright, so this is a decision we need to make with everyone involved. Which includes Kaladin, which is not here, so I presume he is still...
I can get him here very quickly. Kaladin, I know you're busy, but we need you. You might
Making
pop
bombs.
by. You can stop that and come here. We need to discuss something very serious. We were eating lunch and then it turned into hours of worth of conversation. If you mind, we could really use your input.
Yeah, we're soon.
Okay. Eventually, after a little bit, you can see a begrudgingly coming through the door. You can see Kaladin.
So,
I think that whole time we were talking, I was probably playing with your hair, probably braiding it. Just
I didn't even notice it. I was just like, oh, I guess this is a thing now. Great.
change your
Like-
hair.
What? Whatever.
So,
She's having fun, I guess. Ow.
What's going on?
this is a bit earlier than I would have liked to start discussions on this, but we've gotten into them already.
Ow. Yes. Ow.
We have considered options. And you should definitely be involved in this discussion now that we've ironed out some options that are more viable for the entire group and not just going to get us killed. So, option 1, we make a deal with Birdfuck.
No.
Option 2, we go to Avernus, make a couple of smaller deals, less detrimental to the group, and gain knowledge of Birdfuck, and then go and try and save your family.
Deals are bad.
They are bad.
I've made it one or two. But they don't work out.
Third option, we gave to Faerûn, and we help out an old companion of Chevy's, who's apparently trapped in some form of capsule.
Some shit. I don't really. I've skimmed over it.
May I at least read it then, so I can clarify before I make a...
It's probably stuck in a Venice.
Trapped in a book.
He's trapped in a book because he is in possession of an evil diamond.
It's probably a metaphor for something else.
So we would have to destroy this diamond upon releasing him from the book, I presume.
I don't know. We have to find out when we get there.
Open book, guy comes out, we fuck him up, break his diamond, he's good to go. What does that give us?
That gives a possibility of knowledge because Faerûn has been far more connected to the rest of the world than Orsterra has been.
Alright.
So it is possible we could gain more information and possibly an easier way of getting into the abyss directly instead of having to go through Avernus.
Okay. Thoughts? Option 1, make a deal with Birdfuck. Probably not going to work out. I'm going to end up shooting.
Understandable.
Option 2, probably same reason. No, I don't like demons and devils. The fucking assholes, every one of them.
Agreed wholeheartedly.
Option 3 sounds like best idea. I don't know what it entails 100% what we're doing, but saving some dude sounds like a better option. How the fuck are we gonna get the Faerûn though? Your airship's gonna take a month to get there, even with your airship.
We'd have a more instantaneous route, I presume, given the contents of this letter. It is possible that they'll be able to teleport here, and then from that, they can teleport us there. At which point, if need be, I can teleport us back because I've set up teleportation circles in this town.
Okay.
Especially on the airship. But if we are doing this, I'd like to avoid having to use it constantly. So we would probably, and most definitely, need to gather our supplies before making this decision. or at least give them a deadline for when we are ready for going to Faerûn.
I got a few things that I'm looking at. Ideas, things that might help us out. A little bit of time, but obviously we don't want to wait too long. But you guys, I know I came in the other day wanting to run in there.
Guns blazing. Aye.
You guys point out a very fair fact that's going to end up getting them killed. And so, biding time, preparing for shit. So we can make some stuff, get prepared, go over, do this thing, get some information.
I think the first and most important thing is we prepare ourselves. Make sure we're all well equipped. Any necessary items or armaments we may need, we may wish to get in a hold of now versus later. We are going to be dealing with demons of the abyss. So fire resistance potions might be a good thing. I don't know if the abyss is anything like Avernus. That might be a good thing.
From what you learned about Birdfuck,
Okay.
what did do you know what he does? Like, I mean, obviously he's got that big sword he impaled me with a few times, but
He's a mage. He's more of an arcane caster that just has a brute force. It's just weird because it doesn't seem like there's anything that he can't do.
He seemed very, very dangerous because his sword seems to be some form of artifact that can destroy magical items.
You do know that his sword essentially was a feather plucked from an even greater demon lord.
Yeah, what he just said.
Which is dope as hell.
Yeah, fire feather.
Yeah, his sword is literally a fucking feather.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool.
Yep. He's a cool demon.
Yeah.
Terrifying. I don't want to wish to run into that demon lord.
Oh, he killed him.
Huh?
He killed him.
Yeah.
He's the
He killed that guy
slayer.
and he's now...
He's a slayer of demon lords. He slays demon lords and impersonates them, for the
Yeah.
most part.
He's the alpha and the omega.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
At some point it's just going to be Pazuzu and no one else.
Yeah.
That's pretty much his plan.
Well,
Everyone's praying to someone.
That's Pazuzu.
It's all actually Pazuzu.
I think
I need you to deal with this demon lord who's been haunting the abyss. His name is Pazuzu. To my party members. Hi, So my god has sent me messages that we need to deal with something called a Pazuzu. I don't know how we deal with Pazuzu.
Bang, bang, bang! He only hits him with the flat side.
But no one knows because no one lives.
we know now. We gotta publish that shit.
Oh yeah,
Don't say his fucking
very
time.
fucked.
Make sure there's
Change
a
So
feather.
what are we thinking, everyone?
I like that last option the best.
I agree.
Not making deals with anything, putting us into deeper shit. We already got a lot of enemies.
And I'd hate to go to Avernus. That is an absolutely atrocious
What?
place.
Why would you go? What was the talk about going to Avernus?
The second option requires us to go to Avernus, where we are more likely to find out knowledge about the Abyss, which means we'll have to make deals with devils to learn about the
I
Abyss.
did get location to a portal from a barmaid.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
That's
about.
where the small deals, bunch of small deals, comes into play.
Ah.
Yep.
Hey, can't we just like summon one of these fucking things and question them? Like, we summoned demons before.
I have no knowledge of that spell and never wish to learn it.
I did it before.
I know you have, but I have no wish of learning such an awful spell.
There you go. You got your answer.
And we killed him afterwards.
Understandable, but this is not a desire of mine to summon a demon. Or devil.
What if we just summon them into a pool?
Maddie, make a religion check.
Natural 20.
Cool.
So,
Okay, yeah.
It's really just a 21.
Yeah, you know that any demon that you have contracted has been contracted by another demon before that. So essentially speaking, it's a contract of a contract. So anything that the demon is there for is only to fill one thing, and that is it. Once its contract is fulfilled, it leaves.
I relay that to everyone.
I like the third option, anyways.
Okay, I think we're all in agreement that the third option might be the best option here.
It's the most
Sensible.
I just need to
sensible.
make some stuff.
I worry it is the most time consuming there.
Okay.
I think going to the abyss is very time consuming.
Well, at least in the abyss we are actually heading towards our goal, not dancing
Yeah.
around in Faerûn.
Well, we don't know how much time passes in other planes.
It's true. This is very true. Faerûn it is. And if we hit a wall, we have our other two options to fall back on. And any other ones we come up with along the way.
Right there with
there
I mean,
in
he's not wrong.
a week's time.
Oh, I would think it'd be best to...
To prepare.
A week's time, yes. God, I hate waiting.
I want
I
to
understand.
now, but we will get fucking killed.
I know. So, Rochelle, if you could get any of your people to... Look, I know I'm asking a lot of you, and let's remove any applications for iron and the like, and start focusing on items that are beneficial to the raiding of dungeons for items. Because we are going to need some unique items to be able to take on such terrifying foes.
Alright. Just tell me what type of items, and I'll post them in our place.
Everyone will have to make lists of their own desires and know that some of them are very unlikely to be found quickly enough.
I have a weapon that you guys are going to get, but not until I kind of need the kid here.
Yeah, same.
The kid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something I need to do when he gets here too, but he's gonna, they're just gonna be late.
Oh.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too long.
Understand. We still got a lot of time. We're just cracking the surface. Like literally, these first couple hours.
We're just
been
discussing.
conversation. This is a really
our
good.
plan
This
of
this was really important. First of all.
Oh no,
because
literally.
that we had to discuss what things are going, and now I know this. We can get the gas pedal. We can put our foot on the gas pedal and get ourselves in a direction.
Oh, when I talked to you about that, I pat your head too. Pat your hair.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get these braids out.
Odd habit.
Oh, I could just
develop.
I don't know why, but
Calvin
it's
is
so
also-
fascinating.
Oh, what the hell?
Calvin is also
Don't
handing you a dagger.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut my hair.
Why not? Whatever.
Screw you guys.
Who's a knot
Slowly
tied
taking
in?
out a knife and putting it back away.
I know.
I love my locks.
Oh yeah, you were like a sergeant or something.
Apparently she does too. I
You
can't
like
blame her.
hog-tied
They're
people?
beautiful.
Hog-tie people, but you gotta learn knots. Military campaign. I mean, you gotta tie shit up.
Paladin, I'm sorry. I know it's kind of out of nowhere.
What?
Just, you know, to being a dick.
I literally go up. I literally do this.
I'm going to need another drink.
What is happening? He just apologized.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Give me a second.
The surface of the world is not going to split open and demons will spring forth. It's not the reckoning.
that would be the first time
Apocalypse
that
is not
happened.
happening.
We are already dealt with that at least twice now. Possibly I don't even know anymore. My troubles have reached a number that I can no longer seem to fathom how much farther they'll go.
I just wanted to say that, right?
Okay, I accept your apology. That was weird.
Yeah. Whatever.
Take a drink.
I'm
Place a drink in front of
still trying not to.
Understand.
I'll just reach
Oh, you're
over
not?
and grab it from him and go, no problem.
for the moment.
And you see something you've never seen before. You see a drink, approach her lips, and she goes,
No, Maddie, you're going to taint Eldat directly.
no.
Whatever you ingest, she drinks. She's like,
That is
she's
not
like
how
sitting there
demigods
like,
work.
No.
It's not how demigods work, Chevy.
I, for the foreseeable future, until we deal with this issue, need a clear head.
Understand?
Otherwise, I'll get a run off. If I get blind drunk, I'll probably just.
I understand.
I'm trying to find another barmaid that knows about portals to Abyss this time.
You can find some information if you really want to be that guy. What we're probably going to end up doing is we're going to take a half a month for prep. So you're going to need to find your dungeon. It gives us time for us to roll some checks and see if you find any items. It gives you time to prep for anything that you feel like you need to prep for. It gives you time to prep for whatever the things you need to prep for. And it gives everyone else times for prepping. So it will literally give us some time before we literally head off into Faerûn to do this. So, without further ado,
I'm gonna go back to doing my thing.
Yeah, I was watching it too. Like, ooh,
genius.
mixing.
It's a health potion now.
Yeah.
It's an energy potion.
Yeah.
Road health potion.
Both her and Michelle are doing the same thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about
need this.
buying actual health potions eventually.
I can
That'd be
just
cool.
make some. My father's supplies are all there.
No, I mean like the physical ones.
Oh.
IRL ones.
You're talking, like the ones,
IRL ones,
the
yeah.
ones that have the dice in them, or
Yeah.
okay,
Okay,
you
so
can make those easily.
For half a month, I'm going to ask you to make
I can make
2
some
checks
at
for
that
me.
point.
Okay, that'd be cool.
For this half a month, I want you to make 2 percentile checks.
First one's 23,
Oh
That's pretty low.
Yeah, that was amazing.
and the second one is 64.
Okay.
Oh, so close. 5 off.
No, it has to be 68 because then I owe you one.
Ew.
That's a new one.
I'm just typing right now. I don't know what's wrong.
And just for funky sakes, roll. We're gonna test this out. So let's just say we're doing a mock thing. You are on an adventure. We're testing out a new thing for her, and you head off an organization. You're fighting the boss. Let's just say it's a goblin boss. Blah blah blah. And then you use your tides of chaos. Wow. And are you going to make it spicy or very spicy?
Very spicy.
Okay. Yeah. So this is essentially us testing this out and our speed up thing. So roll a D100 first. This will be the normal one.
78.
So I'm going to give you one each time. Wild Surge.
There's no anti-magic field around this area.
Pretty dope.
Stretching to 3 miles.
That's great.
Permanently. What?
Permanently.
You said what? What was it again?
Sucked, like,
78.
a wizard's run away, turns around and casts a spell. What the hell was that?
Meanwhile, his companion, who's been running with him for the entire time,
Oh,
just
no.
runs through and turns suddenly into a chair.
Another 2D.
I love magic. It's so stupid. Oh my
Right.
god.
Is it really?
So we're counting the D10 0 as a 10, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 40.
40. Okay. And then, since you're making it extra spicy, one more.
Oh, I see that's cock. That was all damage.
Yeah.
That's 100.
Well, the extra spicy table, 100.
Death sentence.
100 for...
100 gets you divine intervention. You just wish my family back, right?
Right?
And you need to start doing some divine intervention, Maddie.
Oh, I've been doing it. It's just not been successful. Of course, the one time that I didn't want it to be successful was the time I didn't want my character to know that she was secretly a demigod. I wasn't supposed to be like active in the demigod thing. It was just supposed to be a passive thing, and I was just a cleric. But you know, some people. Some people. So this is what happens in this goblin fight. You go, I will destroy you, and you cast magic missile, and but as you cast this magic missile, your body forms into a sheep as you polymorph yourself into a sheep. Not only that, you can see the healing effects of a couple of maybe some amateur allies of yours. They pop back up because there's a random healing effect that comes by with the grows from, I guess, your sheep energy just heal you. And then also, somebody's face is somebody else's face. So they switch faces.
That would be terrifying. Why do I have a beard now? Why do you have the face of a halfling on a human-sized body?
Oh, that's terrifying.
So yeah,
how you doing?
just to give you an example, that's how that would work. And as far as your roll from before, you would get 2. Let's see. Where?
If your eyes change faces, does that mean one person loses dark vision, one person gains one dark vision?
No.
Your eyes change heads.
Yeah.
Your face is not someone else's. Their eyeballs they have dark vision.
Where do you count the face? Do you count the eyes as part of the face? Because I would say it's the skin structure. Well, I guess, yeah.
No, the structure is bones.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They basically switched heads. So there's a little tiny
Except for
halfling
the
head on
hair.
top of a Goliath.
Everything except for the hair and ears, basically.
So eyes would change.
So-
one person gets dark vision, one person might lose it.
One last roll for me, Rochelle, since you're the dungeon girl. Roll me another D100.
66.
3 offs this time. 2 offs.
Yeah, 2 off.
Okay, I'm going to send you that one and give me one more as I give you 2 rare items that you find. But you're literally rolling for these items.
That would be pretty good. If I was Maddie, that would be awesome.
Damn it. Don't take that shit from me.
Ooh.
So one more.
Is that the item?
Mm-hmm. That is the first item that she gets back, and then she will gather
And
2
58.
items. 58. As she gathers 2 rare items. And they're literally being
don't
run.
have access to that on D&D Beyond.
Is that how many I
It's
find?
Xanathars.
Or-
So it's literally
Waterdeep
2.
Dragon Heist.
No, I'm saying he put 7 in 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I do it's copy and pasting. You don't have to worry about
Just an
that.
interesting item.
And then you get a Corpse Slayer dart. That's what it says it is. Via your roll. So a Knave's Eye Patch and a Corpse Slayer dart. Whatever that is. It gets it slays corpse.
It does an extra 1d8 damage against corpses. When it's undead, I think. Yeah, undead.
Oh.
But it's like, it's not a lot of money. Or not a lot of extra damage.
You have advantage
And the creature has
on
disadvantage on saving
wisdom
throws.
checks that rely on sight.
It's
You
just
have a
be-
sunlight sensitivity
Just
trait
so-
or-
The issue is it has to be applied to a what's a thrown weapon.
The eye patch would be good for Drake's
And then what I can do,
4 guys.
Holy fuck, man.
Was an eye patch
so it's
Basically,
it
gives you
sounds
advantage
weird,
on
but
wisdom
just like when you read it.
checks that rely on sight. If you have sunlight sensitivity, you are unaffected by the trait. You are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts or determine whether
Is this
you
your
are
weapon
lying.
that you're making?
Creatures can
Yeah.
communicate telepathically
That's what
with
he
you
does.
only if you
Did we get that?
No.
Who?
What?
Oh. Oh, yikes, that's insanity. What'd you say?
I was telling him what the patch does.
Because I can't read it.
The eye patch is dope.
I was thinking 4 guy would help him a lot more than any of
He
those.
scouts ahead.
And not only that, but people who can read thoughts or communicate telepathically, if he allows it, can only do it. So people can't.
Honestly, I feel like this would be the greatest item for Kaladin, so he can stop hearing all the voices in his head.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing.
He's quiet.
But it might not just be telepathically though.
Which text was
It could be
Let me see.
already inside your mind, like something inside you, which that would affect.
Well,
I'm just thinking of the sunlight.
It wouldn't affect the angel, but it would.
Didn't we? Did you just send Luke to the
Like anybody who's talking on
Did
the
you?
outside.
Yeah,
Like if I'm
Yeah.
doing something shady,
I
I
sent
don't
it to
want
the
Maddie to
bandit
know
channel,
about
so
it.
yeah. So names eye patch and then the corpse slayer dark.
Yeah, it's an Everhold. Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in Everhold.
Okay, got it.
I was thinking Drake because of the sunlight sensitivity. He's dark elf.
I don't think he's a dark elf.
No, he's
No,
not
he's a
dark.
Shadow Kai.
He's a shadow Kai, so they
Yeah.
don't really
Yeah, he's a elf variant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of his other character then in Icewind Dale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that one's
Okay.
not even a. That one's like a fallen angel.
From 2
He has
weeks,
a lot
what were
of
you looking to
characters.
accomplish in these 2
They're all
weeks?
over.
First thing,
Races, at least.
with that 3 gallons of water, I want to make 1 gallon so 2 of the gallons are going to be used to make I don't know if it'll even work, but Gallon's going to try to make a bomb out of it. With basically, so he's going to have those jars, or the pots he was looking for, have a jar, fill it with about 1 gallon's worth of water. The top, he's going to have basically a pipe bomb attached to it that goes inside and fits in a pipe, so it's not being affected by the powder's not going to get wet.
Right.
And then on top of it would be where like the fuse, the way you would turn it on. Basically, what he wants to do is make a bomb that disperses the holy water, so that he could bomb demons with holy water. And also probably do some shrapnel and shit like that, but main goal is he gets holy water steam fucking in the air. I don't know if what that would do 100%, but he thinks that would be a good way to hurt.
Wait.
Fluffinata?
Essentially like that. So what are you proficient with? What tools are you proficient to? This will help us determine things.
Or are you going to get someone else to do it?
Well, if I didn't know how to do something, but I have a lot of tools.
I'm sure you do.
Alchemist, herbalism, tinker,
Okay.
and smith.
You're
You're multifaceted.
yeah, you just make a proficiency check with, just make a check to add your proficiency.
It's +4 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
14 + 4, 18.
Okay. Yeah, I could say you can make a couple.
I only want to make 2.
Okay.
Basically, each of them with like a gallon's worth, so it makes quite a bit in the air.
Yeah, I mean, after all this, if you're putting all that work into it, you can make
Yeah.
2. That is it's literally just going to be filled with holy water, though.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So how big are we making this? Like, is it hand portable or like?
It's a gallon.
So a gallon of
It's-
water is
it's
about
like a-
8 pounds.
Yeah.
With everything
It's-
else in there, it's
it's rather
probably
big.
sitting about 12, 13 pounds with metal.
It's like a
and-
small barrel.
Yeah, I mean it's a gallon of water with a pipe in it, so it's only gonna be like this big.
Yeah, it's like a gallon of water, like a water bottle. you buy,
Imagine
you
like
know.
a milk jug,
Exactly.
but a bomb.
Yes, a milk jug bomb.
Yeah.
So literally, what you need to imagine is,
I can see it.
yeah, I mean, like you can put it in.
Yeah,
You can literally put it in the bag of holding, and it'll be fine.
that's like one hand tossable.
yeah,
Kaladin.
but it'd be not for Kaladin's not strong.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
so he's gonna give these to other people. He's gonna give one to Rochelle because she's strong, and explain what it does. And if we fight demons, throw this at them. Well,
Mhm.
twist the top so it ignites it, the fuse. You got a few seconds after that, you throw it. And he's gonna give one to Giovanni and be like, "You can have your machines throw this thing at demons."
I have a form that could do such a thing as well.
That's cool. I didn't know that. And then the 3rd gallon of water, of holy water, because again, he's just prepping mostly for demons right now. Cause that's the problem. He wants to make. I want to try to see if I can make my bullet, because before I I put like explosives into the front of my bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the same thing, but with small amounts of holy water. So a hollow point with a little bit of holy water, and you just need like wax or something to seal it. So once it impacts, it puts holy water inside of the deep.
Is this also like a shrapnel based as well? So it's
Well, it'd flatten out. It wouldn't be so much shrapnel. It would be once the bullet impacts, it's gonna flatten out and it release that holy water.
Okay.
So it'd be releasing it inside of the creature's body.
So theoretically speaking, in D&D terms, it would be like a D4 radiant damage added onto a bullet. Because if we're talking about a holy water flask that does 2d6 radiant damage to undead and fiends. So for such a small amount, we could talk in the realm of D4 or a guaranteed 2. That is the two things that would come to mind.
Yeah, I'd say a D4 would be fine.
Okay. So yeah, he's trying to use that gallon of water to do that. He's also going to make, it's a gallon of water, that fits a lot of bullets. So as many as he can make, but he's going to make some for this guy's rifle as well. I'd work with him on it. I'd be like, hey man, come here.
Yeah, if you both work together on it, then yeah, I'd say it would be feasible. But like, you wouldn't exactly, because you have different rounds.
Yeah.
I have, I have my repeating shot for the most part. That's almost exclusively what I use.
Yeah. So the repeating shot is magical bullets, right? They're not.
Yeah,
you don't actually have bullets.
I don't have. I mean, I have backup ammo in case I have like an anti-magic field or something. But more often than not, I use the repeating shot, and then occasionally I'll put an explosive shot.
Okay, so for the repeater shot, it ignores reloading, and that's the property. That's the reason why I use
ammo properties. Yes.
So you would then have to reload, correct?
What was that?
You have to reload it if you're using his round.
Yeah, if he put a round in, he'd have to reload after he shot
I have
that.
to change magazines. For lack of better.
All right.
Yeah. So I work with him like, hey, so much spare bullets. So let's drill them out, make some hollow points out of them. We're gonna fill them with this shit, gallon and jug.
Okay.
It'll hurt demons.
No, I understand. It makes sense. It just.
I have a lot more water, so. Well, I did it once with that dragon thing. I filled it with explosive powder. That worked pretty good. Oh, with a gallon of water, how many bullets do you think I can make in?
That's a lot of bullets.
You would have to make a check for that.
Let me ask you this: do you have familiarity in real life with guns or with bullet? With actually, packing a bullet?
Not with packing a bullet, but I know hollow points about how much space it doesn't have a whole lot of space in there. I mean,
yeah. So do you know how much time it would take to let's say make 100 bullets and pack 100 bullets with powder and that stuff?
You can reload quite a few bullets. It wouldn't take too long.
Not reloading, but like he's talking about the process of making it.
Yeah. So reloading would be like machining and creating it. And I already have because no one really makes this stuff, so he's made all of his stuff. So he has a bunch of bullets. He just basically take and drill it out on the top, so that it creates that hollow point feature.
But is this time consumption? Is this like a big time consuming?
Yeah, he'd be working on it.
So how long would you say it would take him to make 20?
Probably, with bullets already made, you probably do, if you're just modifying bullets. Because you just bring like a wax seal on top, it wouldn't take that long. You
Probably
make 20
wouldn't
a day
take too terribly long, yeah.
20 a day, you would say?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Seems reasonable enough, I think.
Okay. That depends. Is this going to be all your bullets? Basically, whatever ammo you have currently.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how much, because I died and came back. I don't know how much I had. He supplied me with shit, so I don't know.
I don't think I would have any pre-made.
I think I actually got.
I think we would
I
actually.
had that gun. I wouldn't have much ammo had been made, but for that 2 weeks, I'll have one guy specifically making ammo for that gun.
So that would probably drop it down to, with hollowing them out and making them, let's say, 10 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 a day will probably.
140 holy water bullets.
Maybe you have to eat some shit between them,
Yeah.
Instead of saying 140, we got that process done. Just make this one more check.
Okay.
With proficiency.
That's a D20 I need, not that.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good. It's a 12 plus 4, so 16.
Okay, let's also roll a D100 for complications.
14.
Damn.
14?
I just slipped out.
Yeah, it just slipped out at the right time. Yeah, no complications. So, yeah, you can make 10 a day. So we're giving ourselves how long?
We said 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And would you be doing that exclusively?
Well, that's so the first part of his day is usually going to be working with the army. The second half is going to be building this shit and making this shit.
So maybe 5 a day?
Well, once he teaches me like that first bit, then that's I'll be helping with
What
that.
else? But you might also have to do other things too.
Yeah.
So
both of you make 5 a day, equaling out to 10,
Yeah.
basically.
There you go.
Okay.
Solution.
So it's about 140.
140 between the two of us, 70 each. I doubt we'll need nearly that many.
So
I mean, depending
And
on how
also
long we're wherever
Keep
we
track
are.
of these two as well.
Yeah.
Keep track of
Make
these
sure to
ones.
keep track of them. They are important.
One of the few
because
things I'll hear.
literally right after this segment,
Oh,
we're hopping into an adventure. So
I'll call it holy water.
we kind of put the pedal to the metal when it comes to that.
and then one last thing. It's not me going to be actually working on it. I'm going to try to task a guy with it.
Okay.
Or I just basically stopped by the enchanter, see if is he the enchanter even
Oh,
here?
God.
I'm not doing the armor
You
thing.
pop into this place and you see what seems to be a giant gnoll. He has little glasses on, but he's wearing some grubby clothes. But you can stop by the enchanter and you can talk to him. You know him as you can see before you walk in. You see he doesn't have any other words besides Sir Caution on it. It literally just says Sir Caution.
Okay.
There's just like an exclamation mark at the end.
Yeah. You know, how do you approach him?
I walk in with Sir Caution. It's a weird name. And he'd see me kind of freeze up for a second because I've only met Knowles once and we killed him.
Yeah, that's very true. He
Yeah,
kills
that's
his
very
cousins and brothers.
And his hand moved towards his gun a little bit.
Enchantment!
Seems not evil. Hey.
Oh God! What do you do? You can't sneak up on people like that. What's going on?
The door rang. You got a bell on the door. Okay.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. What's going on?
Okay.
Hello, who are you? First of all.
Kaladin is my name.
Hello, Sir Caution is the name. Enchantment is my game.
Alright, cool. That's exactly what I need is somebody who knows that kind of stuff.
Yep. How may I help you?
I just wanted to ask you, if I left my pistol with you, what kind of enchantments do you think you could put on it?
Depends on what you want on, man.
I want a little extra oomph on it.
Oomph? What is oomph?
Kill things easier.
Kill things easier. That's literally not. Oh God. Okay, so you're wanting me to make it more powerful? Like in what sense? Like you can make fire come out of it and it'd be cooler than that.
I'm asking you what you think you could get done within 2 weeks' time.
I can see what I could do for sure. I mean, if you want it more powerful, I could do my best.
Minus
I mean, it's not hard. It's just I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to give you flavor, bro. You want fire damage? You want ice damage? You want psychic damage?
I've heard of weapons that allow you to, I don't know how to explain it without knowing what I know.
Hit and deal more damage easier.
Yeah. Well, basically, it allows you to, it lets you, once a day you say that that's my mortal enemy, and it lets you bump up a little more. I think usually it's on a bow. It's a weapon I read once. It was called an oath bow. I'll see if that's something that's possible, or if not, just something that does a little more damage. You want the effects of one thing inside that? Well, I don't know what you can do.
Oh, true enough. I'm amazing. I'm the best enchanter of the world. Yeah. So I got you, bro. Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right. Fuck it.
Yeah. Just leave it there.
So Terry comes in. No. No. Please don't.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all good. No
He didn't know where
worries.
his exit was.
Where is your back door?
Where's the back door, please?
Okay. You gonna leave it there?
Yeah, I hand him my gun.
The hell you do this thing, man? I'm looking at it.
I really quickly demonstrate how it works with no ammo.
I know how to. Oh, wow, dude! I know how it works. You fucking stupid kid!
I specifically said no ammo in it,
Oh, you didn't? Okay, I get it.
That's how that works.
I know how the pistol works.
You just asked me how it works. Didn't you just ask me? Did you just say like how does? Like he was like looking at it all weird.
You know,
he said what you do to it.
I said what you do to it.
Like you broke it. Like you just. It looks shitty to him.
That's a fine weapon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's beggars can't be choosers. It'll look fancy as fuck by the time I'm done with this shit.
I'll see you in like 2 weeks before.
Alright, what's your name, man?
I told you my name. I'm Kaladin.
Oh, things just
One of the Sky Orphans that run things here.
Oh!
Who's the Sky Orphans?
Duh! Yes, please. Sky Orphans, yeah. You're one of those guys, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you not believe me? Inside check?
Yeah, sure. A Sky Orphan. Named Paladin.
21?
21? I mean, he genuinely seems like he's just trying to agree with you.
Man, I'm gonna come back in 2 weeks.
As long as I got your name.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember those. There's too many people around here.
Does he have like a book with like a quill next to it anywhere? Like I write my name for him?
Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Blank page. Right here.
Paladin, I gave you my gun.
He is honestly the worst.
Nah.
Alright.
Gotcha. See you when I see you. How long is it gonna be?
And 2 weeks is when I'm coming back.
Oh, I can easily get that done before then.
Alright. And I'm gonna go and then train the army crafting is what I'm spending my days on. And I'm just trusting he does that in that time frame. And I'm training the army in the mornings, evenings, getting getting everything. And then probably doing meetings once a day is what we're doing.
Yep. Okay. Giovanni and Jonier, do you guys have anything you will be doing within these 2 weeks before we set off? You guys can go at the same time if you want.
Helping with the ammo for obvious reasons, and
I'm going to be researching how I can get a dragon into the abyss.
Okay, we'll get back to that's gonna be a biggie. Whoa!
If we're fighting a demon lord, I at least would like to have some backup.
No, I feel you, man.
And I'm also going to take some of the extra health potion stockpile we have and hand a decent number of it out to the party because I assume we're going to need it.
Okay, there you go.
Probably a good assumption.
Let me actually
clarify.
I'm going to be trying to look at the remnants of the Well of Many Worlds and figure out how I can create another.
That's reasonable. I got you with that. I want you to go ahead and make me an Arcana check. I love this. This is some juicy shit.
It's going to be 18.
18?
I already know that one I'm going to have proficiency with, so 18. It's an intelligence thing.
This is a rare item that has...
It's not just rare,
no,
it's legendary.
It's legendary, yeah. It's an item that doesn't come around... It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime items. Is there a chance to repair it and build another one? Of course. You have the remnants of it, so having the remnants of it is already a step in the right direction. So, it would take a while, but finding the right resources and materials, there's a chance you can bring the life back into that Well of Many Worlds.
I would also suggest before that as Chevy to ask Maddie to legend warrant to see if she can retrace the origins of the reasons why such an item exists.
Well, let's look at the lore of that.
I'm gonna try and make it more compact and accidentally make a cubic gate.
The cubic?
Cubic gate?
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. 6-sided cube.
Yes.
You get to choose which ones, or DM gets to choose which ones they go to.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, except for you can choose which one you go to. Instead of, well, of many worlds, which is, you go somewhere.
Where the DM tells you.
Yep.
Go.
Well, at least with the cube, you can go, okay, I have these 6 options.
Yeah.
Let's go to this one.
Which kind of cube?
A cubic gate.
Yeah, cubic gate. You want to look at that too?
Yeah. I don't know if my character would be able to know about such an item, because that's another legendary wondrous item.
Yes, it is.
Right now we're looking at the Well of Many Worlds. So with potentially getting the Well of Many Worlds back, at least you can trace it is pretty much a blight that kind of, was shot out of a portal. Essentially, when you're in the dimension of portals, let's just say you're trying to travel throughout the worlds, and then you come across
between worlds.
When you're between worlds, there's moments in time where these worlds will shit out abominations. From that abomination comes strange items and strange wondrous things. Essentially, from that portal came the Well of Many Worlds, which is an existence of wild, untampered portal-like magic. This is the best way to describe that. And what it is.
So no person made it. It was the fact of that probably all the planes were just kind of overlapping each other at one point. Like, say, for instance, like...
and someone threw it, and somehow some fabric went through it. And
exactly. So just circumstances aligned itself in a perfect way, form, or shape, and it created this thing out of just natural occurrence.
Could I try and figure out a way to scientifically
recreate
that situation? Or
when we go into the abyss, we just carry a rug with us.
Just like rub it on the wall. Just like,
yeah.
Come on! What, you fucker! Come on!
We're going between places, please.
He becomes an
son of a bitch!
Just jumping. Just teleporting between two places.
Well, essentially speaking, the land of dreams is where many things take place. You can essentially, if you're able to go there while being conscious at the same exact time, you can interact and manipulate somebody's dreams, but any damage dealt to that creature wouldn't technically,
translate.
Yeah. But anything that you pull back from there, say for instance the teapot, you can potentially bring it back with you.
So if I convince someone to dream about a particular item and then intrude it on their dream, it is possible I could make an attempt to bring it back.
Possible, but it would have to be very specific circumstances. Because we did a lot of research on plane hopping.
It was way too much.
It was fun.
Okay, so that is a option for getting one of these items back.
The thing is that it existed at some point, so therefore
people would have dreams about it.
Yes, whoever came into contact with it,
So you go into J Fist Street.
There's a chance for that.
And this would be something I would have come across with early in the preparation, I presume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at alternative means of plane hopping. Actually, what level is plane shift cast at?
God, tell you not to do that.
Sick nasty, bro.
We gotta go to the abyss.
That's guaranteed.
Yep.
That's
Getting there. There's many ways. Some of them are quicker than others. Some of them are a little more
Just
guaranteed.
go ask a barmaid. They'll tell you
Could
how
be
to find a
wrong, but I
portal.
think there's only one way into the
Yeah, they know where all the portals are.
My character.
Secret Barmaid Society, yeah.
Yeah,
Can I try that?
yeah.
Like during lunch, can I ask the barmaid if she knows about portals?
You good?
I'll do it. I do it whenever we have lunch next.
This guy.
Or books.
Yeah, I
I
will
know nothing.
continue looking into items or magics that would be accessible to someone of my caliber to possibly get to the abyss without having to search for a portal and chance not finding what we need.
Or spells.
Or ending up in a place we don't want to be.
True. True story. It's gonna be iffy, so. Is there anything else?
That is what Giovanni's going to focus on.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, yep, that's what you got at the moment, so. That is important, and we could potentially find out that information, but we are at the point where we're hitting that 2-week mark, and at this point, Chevy would have contacted and found a ways and means of easily giving you portal access to Candlekeep. So this is the day, everyone. Pretty much everyone is ready, and what do you guys do anything this day or say anything to one another before heading off on this adventure?
So I've never been to Faerûn before, just putting it out there, just putting it on the table.
Oh, me neither.
From what I know, my family is from there. That is all I really know. This is what my master taught me when I arrived, when he took me in. He was a traveler from Faerûn that ended up here.
Oh,
That's sick nasty, bro.
interesting. That's I don't know, who knows what's going to come of that if that happens. Do you wish to know them?
Oh no. That is
Okay.
the point. They don't know me. They don't know of me.
True enough.
They don't know I'm still alive.
Yeah, families suck.
Also,
But
you
this
probably
family
put
is
them in danger
cool.
by knowing them.
Oh, that is also true. Kaladin makes a very valid point.
Fuck me, huh?
I guess I'd be like, I got these 2 magical items from a dungeon. Show him the eye patch and the dart.
You got the eye patch and the dots.
The dart would be useful for you, honestly. You can throw that at somebody and then do your little. I think you can do turn undead, something like that, can't you?
The dart would require an action, and turn dead would also require an action. But yes,
Technically, I could use a bonus action with something else. I would have to figure it out, though. I mean,
Spiritual
I'll see what I could do. Yeah. Boom. Dots. I have a dot, everyone.
Dart.
Thanks.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't have a dart.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh, stab myself.
and the eye patch.
What does it do?
I completely forgot what
It prevents people from telepathically communicating with you unless you want.
And
It
then
prevents you from having to deal with
sensitivity.
sunlight sensitivity, and you have advantage on perception checks.
Booyah. There you go.
If I'm being honest,
Good eyes with one eye.
I think that I would benefit from everything. But that's just me.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, you
Are
know.
you sensitive to the sunlight?
I hate it.
it is. I don't think any of us
It's
are.
ugly. I just think it's ugly.
But I'm pretty good at looking at stuff.
You're good at looking at stuff. You gotta be like, that's weird.
I'm a very perceptive person, okay?
Okay, you don't
I think
notice.
it might
You wouldn't
be
even
because
notice a
Paladin.
comet flying over your head. Look, there's a comet flying over your head. Look
When
at it.
dealing with telepathic contacts, I do think that Kaladin may be our best option for this particular item.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
is the one.
Lots of voices in my head.
He is the one that the bird fuck most likes to mess with.
Yep, I would say he holds up eye patch for the moment.
But perhaps I want him to talk to me.
Do you want him to talk to you?
I mean, I don't really like it, but he might give us some clues and hints and shit. He's
But,
pretty cocky. He talks a lot. He might slip up and say something.
but also, if you think about it, with the eye patch, you can allow them to be telepathic. If you don't want them, they can't. If you want them to, they can still do it.
So what? So it's like you say, no, yes, no, yes.
It's kind of like somebody calling, you have the chance to answer or decline.
What's that? Calling?
Whenever they cast sending, you can just ignore it. Or
That would be so dope. I could no longer get Maddie in my head.
yes, that's
Fuck
an
you.
option.
Can I have it? Please. Always talk
I
to me.
don't always talk to you.
Does that require
Always talk to
attunement?
me.
Yeah. The eye patch?
Probably does. 'Cause you
Yeah,
can
sometimes
just-
it does.
Requires attunement.
Yeah.
I'll wear
Or
it.
both the dart and the eye patch require attunement.
Okay. Alright. You guys set up?
Yeah, that is a
Mm-hmm.
very useless dart.
Yes, it is.
And it's only one.
Yep. It's just a dart.
And it's only one.
Unfortunately,
It's only-
it's just that.
I mean, if you had like maybe multiple of them, it'd be better. But
Yeah, that's a weird thing about like magic ammunition. They give you
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Half the time it's just one.
just one.
You get one.
I'll wait
Dragon
for it at the
Slayer
good
arrow.
time when it is a zombie or some shit.
Alright, that's cool.
Here you go.
Zombie.
You haven't fought any zombies yet. Fingers crossed.
Oh, that's a real classic right there.
Knowing our luck, once we get there, we're gonna fight a lich.
Oh, that would be dope. Like, think about it. A lich. Better than
Right
making
now
a
we're
deal.
playing-
Can we go through?
Right now we're playing bingo. We have
Can
evil
we go
god,
through?
Before we go through,
evil
look at my
demon
sword.
lord.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Continue what you were saying.
We got a lot of enemies, and I think lich would give us bingo.
I think it was a D100.
Oh,
I'm
Yay!
thinking.
We
No, I'm
found
saying-
Bingo.
Yeah,
Bingo, what's his name, though?
yeah. This weird guy named Bingo created it, so we just started calling the game after him.
Oh, I thought it was just a dog.
What was it?
24.
Because it was
I
a
mean,
farmer
Bingo's a
and
knoll,
dog.
so
And Bingo was his name. B-I-N-G-O.
Okay.
B-I-N-G-O.
So the blade is replaced with a 3-foot arm with a hand at the end.
So you lost your blade?
Attacks with this weapon count as unarmed strikes.
You
As
lost
a
your
bonus
blade.
action, the user can change the position of the hand. So you have a hand sword.
So I can literally start fucking people up before I hit them.
You have the damage of a sword with unarmed strikes.
So it counts
So
as
instead of
bludgeoning.
slashing, it's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
It's yeah, it's bludgeoning.
It's like you're bringing the fist down. Can
But
she
you can
grab
also,
things
like-
with it?
you can also grab things
I
with your
believe
arm.
so.
She can
Because
change the
bonus
position
action,
of the hand.
make it a
as-
slap. A bonus action slap. You know, to make it a slap position.
I can also
theoretically,
flip
she
people
could
off.
cup the hand and then reach it out and put it under something. But she couldn't
Or you just
like
use
make it move freely to where it
Yeah.
would. She'd have to put it somewhere and then make the hand move while
Like,
it's
say
there.
there's monkey bars, but they're real high up there. She could say, grab it, and then
Yeah, while she's smacking someone, she hits them, and then it says grab, and it just.
Or you just use a finger
actually
to
that'd
go
be pretty good. You
butt.
could probably grapple somebody with that.
Yeah, so there's plenty of options.
Or I
you
can
think
use
of.
it just a finger.
I think the DC.
Honestly, I think the most powerful thing you have at your disposal is the middle finger.
Also,
This is secret lust. Secret lust.
although
It's a good thing
to be honest,
It's a good thing
secret lust.
her halfling did not have this weapon because she could actually be trying to
Right.
finger everything in that.
I think the sword would be just as tall as my halfling.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
here's another thing though. You're walking around with a severed arm on your back now.
Yes, you are.
Yep. Yeah, you can. Before we head into the portal and she's talking,
Is it-
What the
you
fuck?
can kind of
Is it-
you literally see the sword just and turn into an arm.
Is it a human arm or a mechanical arm?
It's just a human
Put
arm.
your fucks back at it.
It's a human arm.
A human arm at the end of a hilt.
Like
Yep.
the size of a greatsword.
It literally just looks like an arm on an arm on a stick.
Rochelle, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Yo, that's so cool.
What the fuck?
This
you
has
gonna
happened,
eat
I
that?
think, once
Oh.
before
Did I get my weapon?
in the past 2 years.
Your weapon back?
Yeah, from the.
Oh, it's
guy in
probably
Champion.
changed a lot, but it's just
Yeah.
like
Don't worry about it, Calvin. It happens. The sword has done many weird things in the
within
past.
2 years. I think this would have happened at
Would he have
least
destroyed it?
once
What
a
was the
year.
weapon?
So
Yeah,
probably
What
like
you
twice
wanted?
in the last 2 years would
Enchantment
happen.
just a +1.
It's like
Yeah, that's what you would say
100.
it as. Too? Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like, if it's just gonna be a +1, I'm gonna do that. +2 right now with him.
Well, then it's +1 more, essentially. So
That'll be like what?
plus
10,000 gold? 10,000 gold? The +3 weapon, yeah, that'll cost around that ballpark.
Wait, what's +1? How is it +1 because of me?
Well, you made my pistol +2 actually.
Oh yeah, that's one of my things that I do every
Let's
rest.
go.
Yeah. Infused items.
What was the other weapon that you were looking at? That you were talking about?
I was seeing Oath Bow, like basically that thing, but that's crazy strong. So that's why I asked him if he could do it.
Give me a second. I wanna...
Oh, like enchanting it with the Oppo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was
Oh,
looking
okay.
at.
Just a heads up. If you were to make this
Yeah.
this item magical, I would not be able to give you that +2 anymore.
Yeah, I know. So that's why if it's Oath Bow, well, yeah, fucking drop the +2.
Yeah.
But if because it's strong, that's why I was asking. Basically, I just wanted him to do something to my gun, and if it was better than the +2 thing, then I'd go with that. If not, I'd keep +2.
True that.
Because right now, what does your gun do?
It's just a gun, right?
Right now, it's a +2 pistol because of him. A +2.
But once you
2d6.
enchant it, it'll just be a +1.
So it's a 2d6 right now.
Yeah, right now, the normal damage is 2d6.
Okay.
If I use those special bolts, I just made 2d6 and d4.
Alright, so you go back to him and he gives you your bow. And he gives you your gun back and he's just like, I made it pretty. You cleaned it up. And yeah, it does more damage now. It's already wanted anyway.
Alright.
So 3d6.
Okay.
3d6 is the enchantment that he put on it for the moment.
Okay.
It's stronger. I didn't put bullets in that yet. You fucking trying to flip your shit off. Fucking. Stop it! You're not cool. I'm cautious around this shit. No, give me the fucker. Stop doing that. Alright, good to go. Got your gun and stuff. Paladin. Cross it up, units.
That's your name.
Man, you got a real bad attitude.
I don't. I'm good, dog. You got a real bad attitude. I like it.
I've been pretty calm with you, actually.
Ready? Damn, you must have a really bad attitude then. Sorry, I'm very emotional at the moment. You put me into a lot just now. Except you didn't. I know, I'm just joking. I got shit to do. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back now.
Yeah.
I'm a good one,
Probably a
man!
good idea for you.
I'm a good one!
Start writing a notebook. Get his license revoked.
I understand. That's the same thing we want.
What the hell?
That's the same
He
thing.
helped you!
Sir Caution's an asshole, okay?
He's not trying to be. He's
Well,
just being
he's
himself.
terrible. He's terrible. He's a terrible himself.
Get Lightsword Enterprises to work.
Exactly. We should have got their enchanter.
Yeah, you probably would have been more.
When I find out that he's doing this to his gun, I'm gonna go out and try and just get a random ring, as good looking or as cheap as they come.
You find a ring.
Yep, just
Okay, do you just making sure that you mentioned that? That
Yep.
way you can enchant something
Exactly,
else? I got
yep.
you. You got a ring, my friend.
Thank you. What would it say? Like 1 gold, 2 gold?
It's a ring. You can find, if you're not looking for
Silver,
quality, I would just
yeah.
say, like,
You find that off a corpse.
you can
There
find
we
off
go,
a corpse.
sure.
You don't have to give me gold for it or
Alright.
any money.
We all know
I'll
you
be that
take.
guy.
You don't know you take things from corpses, anyways.
Every now and then.
Exactly.
Shiny.
Right after I use my corpse layer dot.
Woo. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so with all that, Giovanni activates his portal after getting all the details necessary. And you guys look into the portal. What do you guys say before you guys head through?
Geronimo!
I would firmly knows.
No.
And then I walk in last.
Giovanni, why are you going in last, huh? What's up with that? You gonna trap us in there?
And the last two.
And I look and go, I'm contemplating whether I really want to do this.
No, we all want to do this. Trust me. This is for the Sky
Be
Orphans.
like
Children.
YOLO.
He doesn't care about children's lives.
If they weren't for the fact that they were your kids, Giovanni wouldn't care.
Yep.
Why'd you refer to yourself in the third person?
He didn't.
He probably did.
He talked as Chris, though, in G-Ho's accent.
Yeah.
Because Chris naturally does accents, and it's just what happens.
Oh, I see. You're not a common guy.
Standing atop a rocky crag overlooking the Sea of Swords is a massive citadel of Candlekeep. It has endured the elements for centuries and defied the degradations of time. Visible from miles around, Candlekeep has an eye-catching silhouette, a high wall intersected with towers. This wall encloses a large space from which more towers rise. Those who behold the edifice say it looks like nothing so much as a cake decorated, with an overabundance of candles. The entrance to this place is a double gate that stands at the end of the Way of the Lion, the only road that provides access and from the outside world. The route follows a lonely path across a peninsula where Candlekeep stands. So, you see this big castle, big Hogwarts.
I feel like I would not like someone who's a keeper of candles in this place.
What do you mean? Like a candle keeper?
Yes. I feel like they would be a dangerous soul to me. They
I'm sure it's like fine here. They got lots of them, so they're used to it. They probably like candles and shit.
Actually, you probably like them. The name of their business is probably going to be a pun.
Right.
Hopefully there's some candle keepers
We
here.
just got to teleport outside the city?
Yeah, outside the gate, and then you will see what seems to be the lady that is wearing the Harper clothes. I'm just going to turn this down just a tiny bit.
Yeah, gotcha.
Just a tiny bit, not all the way. Come on.
I was literally right there! What the fuck?
You were in the audience!
My dad and my brother are on their way.
Okay.
Cool. Well, they'll be caught up anyway.
And they will probably literally just go straight to Rick.
Yeah, they'll probably. You can literally just tell them to get lunch if they want to get Rob lunch before they get here.
I think they're bringing food, so.
Okay, works for
Yeah,
that.
that works then, yeah.
Maybe we can catch them up along the way. So yeah, right outside the gate, and she goes, "Okay, before. Hello, who are you? You're the travelers I was speaking with before."
No, we're just some random people.
Okay, I mean, like, there's a lot of random people that can enter this portal, you know.
Yes, we are definitely just some random people who decided
Yeah, we're just some random people.
Okay. Okay, you're Chevy?
Yes.
Okay, nice to meet you, Chevy. Nice to meet you. Before we go any further and before we enter this book, she starts to hand you guys books. These are a collection of books that the Candlekeep does not have. It is essentially a huge library of collection of books from all over the world. So, the entrance fee are these books. Unless you guys have a book that they do not have already.
I'm gonna pull out a copy of the.
Literally in my mind, I'm just like, right before I do this, and when I was looking at it, I'm like, Giovanni's gonna pick the Maddie book.
I was thinking the same thing too.
Yeah, so
Give us the book back. I'm going to give them the Maddie book.
Honestly, it's probably the
Honestly, I have plenty of copies.
Yeah, I don't want that.
What do you?
He's got a thing for you.
No, we all have to individually give.
Oh, we all do?
Yes, all of you have to individually get different books.
Oh.
It's the requirement fee to enter Candlekeep.
Can I give him like a botany book or some shit that I might have? I'm guessing the books that are over there
I mean,
the same as the ones like
I had to specifically gather these books because these are parts that I know they do not have. For all we know, the random book that you have, they might have for some reason. Who knows?
It's impossible.
And I look and go, I have a high chance.
change your voice?
My dad wrote this, so I'm pretty
no.
sure you don't.
I'm gonna
Why would you
try
think
and
that?
copy as much of my book as I can before I have to hand it over.
Okay.
Second fucking.
My dad wrote this. I don't think you have a copy of it. It's not-
Oh, well then, sure. If that's what you want to give up, you have to give it up. You are?
Yeah, I don't think I have a book my dad wrote.
Okay, deception then.
I'm not very good at deception.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. You want me to intimidate her? I can do that.
No.
Give her a fucking.
Let me in! I'm not the person who lets people
That
in!
did not work good.
This is my dad's book.
Right.
Wink. Sir, did you just say wink?
Right. Just use the book and keep
Look,
that
we're gonna
one.
get your fucking guy out of his book and put him in like break the fucking.
I've literally given you a book.
Take the book.
It's
and
my
give it to you
book.
and give it to them.
Oh,
I personally
yes.
Existing.
Okay.
This is
And
so
I personally wish to go with this because it is a treasured item, really.
why are you giving it up? Look, this conversation is not really making.
Oh, I have
any
plenty of
sense.
copies of it there.
What's wrong with you?
This is just how you get in. That's it.
This is the weirdest thing ever.
I
just
don't-
want to
You just can't
rescue
make an
someone.
exception for the people that are gonna help you out. Shit. Okay.
No!
Fuck it. Fine.
Okay.
What's
Principles are principles.
I'm not trying to. I don't work here!
Wait!
Wait,
guys.
you get asking us.
They're giving us a book for free to get
I
in.
am the Harper, yes.
I completely
Oh,
misunderstood.
you're
I thought
just
you were
giving
giving
the
us
person.
like a list of books we had to go fetch.
No, they're
to
giving
get
us
in.
a
No,
book.
you're
Okay.
getting books.
No, I am a Harper, but I don't work here.
Oh, well, you should. It seems like a very industrious place that you would be fitting of.
Chevy, why are you not talking all creepy?
What
like
do you
usually
mean? I'm talking normally.
So
Sure.
let me clarify something. I presume that the book that your friend is trapped in is inside here.
It's in the Candlekeep itself.
Yes.
Yes. it's
Inside
the-
Candlekeep.
Yes.
And can you tell me of this book so we can be at least somewhat prepared for what we are about to endeavor?
It is a plane of itself. We don't know. A long time ago, when he was trapped in there, the Hoppers had created this. At this point, it has morphed into something we have no idea about. So, going inside this plane, as long as you convince him that to either leave it or potentially kill him, he is tainted with evil magic. But that's not the goal, right? We don't want him dead. We want to convince him not to. You get what I mean. We want him back.
What if he just kills himself? Does that count too?
I don't know why he would do that. He would have done it by now.
Very persuasive.
Either way, you find a way to get you inside the book, and once you guys are inside the book,
Chevy more than
you guys
you.
figure out
Intimidate
what
him
to
into
do
killing
from there.
himself.
Is he a valued
We're
member?
not trying to get him to
Yes.
kill himself.
Then why did Chevy bring it up?
As an option.
He's had a couple of books brought to him by
in case it
legends
happens.
have been told of him for a while, but after doing what he had to do to save or get revenge for his village, yes, he got tainted with said evil magic, and
Been
they
there.
sealed him.
Yeah, been there.
Alright, so we're trying to avoid
I
killing.
almost
We're
became
trying
an
to
evil
convince him
once.
to get rid of the diamond or destroy the diamond.
Yes.
And once he either gets rid of the diamond, we destroy it. Then
What do you know what this diamond looks like? Or
He has it on him at all times. It is attached to him.
is like in his head, like attached,
I
or is it
don't-
like in his hand?
That part I don't know.
and that's
Do we
probably
know what the
when-
diamond looks like, so we at least know what we're aiming at?
Okay. Give me a sec.
Oh, well, it's a knife. It's a dagger specifically.
I was just gonna say that it would shift into that. Okay. No, I don't. Because literally dreams can shift and things can shift as much as they want. So it could literally be a different item at this point. Just know that it has diamond-like qualities to it.
Alright. God, that is
It-
terrifying. God. You should dream.
Yes. It's literally shifting and shaping the pages all the time. So the book is changing, which means that whatever the world is inside of that,
Are you implying that this book accesses a portion of a dream realm?
I'm not exactly sure if that's the case, but there's a chance that. All I know is that there's a dimension that's inside
I know
of
what you're
here.
thinking. It's technically the same thing,
Yeah.
or similar to that.
So all we know is the demi-plane's inside the book, and it's changing. It wasn't meant to change, which is weird. It was designed in some portions to change, like the people that are inside of it sometimes change. I'm not exactly sure.
But the appearance of the plane would never really change.
No, but it seems like it's turning and shaping, and that's scary to us. We have to protect Faerûn, and if he somehow gets out with evil magic still inside of him, he will regain his terror upon the region.
Alright.
Or is he powerful or something?
He's a very, very powerful bard.
A bard, you say?
Yes.
Powerful, you say?
Very, very powerful bard.
So we break his instrument. Break the crystal.
What if his instrument is the instrument of our destruction?
Then we break it so he can't use it.
But we are dead.
Woo!
The mashing and smashing of our bones.
That's a good one. I like that. Either way, we have to first get inside of Candlekeep before we continue our discussions. We can discuss this inside the city itself.
Yeah, they're probably looking out just like, what the fuck are these people doing here, just standing here talking.
We have a lot of books, you say, Candlekeeper. Can anyone access these books?
As long as you are here and you're not bothering anybody to a degree, and you let someone know that you're borrowing the book, yes.
Do you have books about
Libis.
or evil creatures that live there, specifically ones with wings?
We have books on everything. This is Candlekeep. It is a city of libraries, pretty much.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's like a... the best way of describing this city is literally a giant, enormous library. Imagine a city if it was just covered with books.
So it's Nerdville here, I see.
You should have sent your little redheaded buddy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that same thing. I'll have to send a message back.
Hey, sorry, you're useless now. Go back.
I'm glad you made it to Waterdeep. I'm trying to fuck around and come here.
He's just gonna get a drink, just stay there and be like, I'm staying here now.
This is my new home.
He's gonna become a character in Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yeah, he might.
If he lives that long.
If he makes it there, yeah.
Yeah, he has to live that first. He just got put on an adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah, he's an artificer. Level 1 artificer. Hey, go to Waterdeep.
Okay.
I got this, Bucky. Yeah, I'll make it.
How do I get across the water? The vast
He's probably
oceans.
level 3.
He's not level 1, I'll say that much.
The vast oceans.
Get both. Like everybody else.
What the fuck? You're supposed to be smart.
You want to roll a d8 to see which guy we get?
Smart but not wise.
We're gonna do this first
As
part real quick, and
but
then
not
we're gonna
just
go on
common
break.
sense, right?
8.
No, he has intelligence.
Oh,
wisdom,
you got
no
the
charisma.
8.
Nobody
I
likes
got the
this
8,
one.
bro.
That's why it's
That I did.
Like, yeah, hey, second in command, get the fuck out.
Exactly. Hey,
What, sir?
assistant to the regional manager.
Oh, nice. Nice, the
You
one we
got him.
wanted.
Yeah, that's the one that you wanted to use anyway. Alright, cool.
That's the one we wanted, bro.
No, that's the one you wanted.
That's the one we wanted as a team.
So you can role play him. I know you want to do it.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. So she helps you guys, and she helps you guys in. You guys present your books, and you can see these. Oh, these are nerdy people, dude.
And I hand him
These
the
are
Avatar
dorks.
of Eldath book.
What is this book?
I believe it is something not a very, very powerful being that will eventually do great things in the realm.
You've intrigued me.
It's a prophecy book.
It's prophetic. Its pages slowly reveal themselves over time.
In fact, you might even see these words that we are saying being written at this very moment. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Yes.
Don't disrespect the book.
There's a page.
sorry.
There's a page in there that talks about you. Start looking right now. I mean, you'll find it. It's like page 362, I think. I don't know.
Actually, on page 427 at this point.
Oh, you pooey.
He can't find it. He's lost in the pages.
That's my name.
Don't wear it out.
Wait, what is happening? Who are you people? How is my name in a book? I'm only 12 years old. Shut up! I'm not 12-year-old. I'm just
The
kidding.
guard's a 12-year-old?
Not 12-year-old.
Hey, y'all.
I definitely could have intimidated by
Dude, we just around here. I'm not 12, obviously.
You look 12.
I've been here for 12 years.
He looks 12.
And I've done nothing of significance besides read books. I wish I could have done something of significance. But you know, how is my name in a book? How have you guys done this to me?
I look at him and very calmly pat him on the side of the shoulder and go, You have been graced with the presence of the Avatar of Eldath.
Who is it?
I point over the fairy, distraught and disappointed.
Yeah, she literally just look at her face and goes,
Hey, Maddie, come on, it's true. Like,
if you want to worship her and have a shrine, just make sure it's around a grove or something like that. She's very cool.
You're great!
Yes, she is.
Granted, we worship the god of knowledge around here, but an actual demigod walking in here, are we going to die?
No.
Is she going to kill us?
Not yet.
she's not.
Unless provoked.
What?
And I look at him.
I'm worried about letting you guys in now.
And I look at him and go, She is of Eldath, a goddess of peace.
Oh, he's a peace god.
That's why I said unless provoked.
Peace god.
It takes a lot to anger her.
Never mind.
I'm gonna look at her right now. She's pretty pissed off.
He's just like, and I look back and go, Kaladin, we have no reason to torment others. I merely wish to make sure they are fully aware. Wonders that is Eldath and her avatar.
Yes, it is me. Let's go forward, please.
Kaladin prays the Maddie. That was funny as shit.
She shines a little bit, like some weird energy just kind of shines in her heart a little bit.
That was funny as shit. Thank you.
I didn't do nothing. Okay, let's go.
Holy shit. Okay, let's go.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
And you guys
You need to
interchangeably
pray right here.
Guys,
Just surround her.
the best way to describe this, right,
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
is if Clarence
Oh no.
walked in here, he would never walk out.
Oh, he would never.
You would live there.
He already knows like half the stuff in this area, but he would never leave because there's a chance there might be something he didn't know, and he'd forever search this place for the things he doesn't
The
know.
secrets that their Captain Candlekeep.
Exactly.
Is there an actual temple of Mary? God of knowledge and writing?
Yep.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct.
Dogma.
Like, you make a pit stop?
In time.
This is good for you. This is the one you worship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Temple of Ogma here too. I mean, this they actually worship her.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, as I leave, walk by. I'm
So
gonna pray.
he goes, okay, to give you guys reference to what's going on here, you guys will have a guide for the moment. And he'll help you go through things. Who do we have on the schedule today?
Me.
Me.
Anybody with that guy there?
Fenris is not available.
Anybody with that guy?
Sprig. Oh, he would have been great.
Me.
No. Max.
Hello. Hello.
We only have one.
Hello.
Okay, I guess you get irony.
Is that guy?
Yes.
I'll give you 100 gold to do it yourself.
No, please. Let me show my worth.
He really wants to do it. I'm not going to.
I can already
Let me
tell.
ask you something, dear friend. Your knowledge of this place, how expensive is it?
I know every nook and cranny. Ironically, even though I'm small. And what you see is a small blue tiefling. He has his horns just are starting to grow in. They're like probably 2 inches, if anything. He has a long, gnarly-looking
I
tail
probably would have been mean to him.
that is covered with like barbs.
It's a tiefling boy. But you could be a little bit mean, and then be like, oh, after looking at him, be like, okay, maybe I'll be a little bit passive after that. But yeah, you see a tiefling boy.
He's wearing nice,
choice.
lovely blue robes that complement his color. Hello!
Food for everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
We're in
nice.
favor.
He's just like casual.
Oh, okay.
To give you an update on stuff, we had a meeting, and one was, let's go to the Abyss, that might be the best option. The other one was, let's go to Avernus, that might be a good option. And the third one was, let's just go to Faerûn. and figure things out, and that's where we got a portal, we got the Faerûn, and they're in Candlekeep right now. So we are using Candlekeep.
Yeah, we literally just started the adventure. Everything else was just talking. So
yeah. Literally, they were just talking about the meeting. And
we were deciding whether or not to jump into the abyss.
Exactly.
So you would have come along with us, essentially. So you are on the journey to Candlekeep with us as we are searching for more information. As Chevy has a friend that is caught in a book that needs help.
Friend in a book, always good. Oh yeah, and I've also revealed the fact that I've been working with the Grinners the entire time. Mm-hmm. That essentially speaking have been kind of tasked to form this group, as well as keep tabs on everything we do at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's new management, and we predict that it might be Pazuzu. Pazuzu management.
Don't say his name ever again.
One time,
twice. Cast silence.
on the DM. On the DM.
No, in real life, actually.
Yeah, it's.
You can only
that's
hear
what I mean.
yourself.
It's called a chokehold.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I cast Choco.
It requires only somatic components.
Yeah.
No verbal or
Material.
Or sometimes you every night.
Oh, you might need a rope.
So the
Go to sleep,
Tiefling
go to
boy,
sleep.
Yeah.
the Tiefling boy starts guiding.
Tiefling
There you
boy.
go. Excellent. You might have knowledge of things that are less commonly found then.
Oh yeah. That's me. That's me always. I can't wait. Oh boy. Oh. Whew. This is the first time I got to do this. I've been like signing up every single day, and it never happens. Ironically, this is my first time.
And I look at him and go, good. But how familiar are you with, is there a name of the book?
Yep, I will let you know the name of it right now. They all have names because they are the names of the adventures. So the name of the book is The Curious Tale of Orsterra.
The one that...
The guy stuck in?
The guy stuck in, sorry.
Yeah, that's the name of the book.
Are you familiar with, it's probably kept in a more secure, less access place. The
That's
Curious
the
Tale
first
of-
question you're asking, huh?
Yes, of course. I know exactly what I want, and I'm not the type to beat around the bush.
I like yours. Pizzazz. Yeah. Is that the right word?
Yes. The Curious Tale of... I don't remember the
Orsterra.
Orsterra.
Yep.
And I look at him in the most sincere eyes and go,
Seeker. You're asking for that book immediately.
and I look at him and go, yes.
Before we continue this, for Kai, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dang.
Make it
You
high.
just got here.
Make it high. We gotta get this portion over with.
Okay, alright. You're dying today.
Make it high.
We're just dragging along a comatose.
Not great.
Today, boy.
That's all I need to know.
13.
Okay. As you are having this conversation and people are, you can hear this guy goes up, your mind goes blank. And you are forced into this vision. And you remember this scenario. You remember a beholder. You remember fighting this beholder. You don't know the name of the creature. You remember the floating eye with the eye stalks. And you remember everything that's going on about it. But after getting the vision of that fight and remember having that memory, you have the knowledge that's whispered inside of you that you're the only ones who's ever experienced this. Why did this vision happen just now? Not right after the Beholder fight, or if the Beholder fight actually happened. Did it actually happen? Why am I getting these images? Maybe I should ask my friends. That's what you got.
So you're asking about the Curious Tales of Mystery Vale immediately.
And I look at him and go, I'm forthright to the point and like to get things over with.
Do you know
Yes, I'm very familiar with the nature of the book and what it entails. That's why I'm asking about it.
You just want to read it, huh?
We're here to
Oh,
deal with
yes.
this.
What was
I'd
that
like
one?
to. read it and deal with it.
What were you saying? Sorry, he didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sure.
Deal with it.
Deal with it? I don't know. You have to be more specific. This is my first day on the job.
Hey, calm down. Alright. Take us to the book.
Yes, Seekers. I will take you to the book as your humble guide as I was...
While we're at it, I have to ask, because, again...
Laura's first date.
Okay, I'm very complicated. We go, do you have any books on the Abyss while we're at it?
Oh, he wants to know about the Abyss
And the demon lords that have wings and that are like bird claps.
Who are you guys?
Does this, okay, got a question. Does this NPC have black hair?
He actually would have blue hair as well.
Okay.
He's just all blue.
That's a good question.
Can't
We're
read
probably gonna
about
ask that about all NPCs.
Ironically, he has all blue.
He's
all
blue.
You're telling me you have a tiefling that's all blue?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Does he have any elf-like
they're like, your hair's beautiful.
Say again?
Does he have any
No,
elf-like
we just like
Oh,
start
who
petting
knows?
it.
You can use your
You have to
arm
check.
sword to
Really,
pet his
he's
hair.
underdeveloped.
Maddie, you probably have her do that to you.
No, I would actually use my actual hands playing
You know what? See, at this point, she's just massaging it, so whatever.
Yeah.
Again.
You can see the two girls. As you look back, you can see the two girls, and she's like literally massaging her hair at this point, just like, oh god, I don't know.
Ma'am.
I'm still doing that.
The severed arm, is that a trophy?
No, that's just my sword. It changes.
We are extremely wealthy and very knowledgeable adventurers from Orsterra.
That want to know about demon lords, the abyss,
Because
and the tales of West.
We are the type that solve
Faerûn.
problems. And unfortunately, we have a problem that needs knowledge to be solved.
Yes.
Something I'm sure you are willing to accommodate.
Yes, seekers who have gained access to our lovely place on a whim, that all conveniently had, books. Conveniently, all of you at the same exact time. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not,
Ironically.
it's not real good security, but
You guys, we were told you needed rare books. We happen to be in possession as great and wealthy adventurers who are from another land of books you did not have. Easily.
Your point has been made.
So can we go to the one?
Yes, you may do this. I will lead you towards the area in which you will not ruin the lives of hundreds of people that have tried to read this book.
Excellent.
How do we ruin their lives?
I don't know what is gonna happen. He looks like he's out of a brain.
What do you know?
Nothing much. Just one of those books that no one talks about ever. But since you're asking, there's a man
Inside it?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we are very familiar. That's the
Super
problem with you.
evil. Super evil. And if he comes out not super evil, he's gonna just shebang, boom, boom, everything, and we're all gonna die here immediately.
If he comes out not evil, is gonna do that?
The other way around, ironically. I mean, but yeah, if he comes out super evil, he's going to destroy the Harper Society.
Yeah, okay.
We will make sure that does not happen.
That's a very specific goal he has, and that's the only goal he has in life.
So after he destroys them, he's
He's happy or something. I don't know.
Does he no longer be influenced?
What are you saying? That's a thing he could just like. Hey, that's a solution.
I mean, there's a solution.
It is a solution.
What kind of heroes are you?
We
I didn't say I would save the world.
We said adventurers.
What plane are you from again?
Ostea.
We're not from a plane, we're from the world that appeared next door.
That's a whole new world to me. That's another plane.
Yeah. We traveled all this way in order to solve this issue for your world.
That's very kind of you.
Listen. Yes. there is a chance that something goes awry.
Yes, there is.
But from what I know, something already may be going awry.
Yes.
How do you know more than we do?
I look at you and go,
You come from another world!
But we're great, wealthy adventurers.
Everything.
Sure!
we have contacts with the Avatar of Eldath, so we easily come into knowledge of this sort.
Who is that?
A copy of the book. An excellent
We
book.
have contact with avatars of Eldas. You need to allow me the last sentence just describing the situation and him reading it.
You ever see an illustration like at the end, like literally at the bottom of the page of like a just a side man,
A blue
just like this.
tiefling holding a book.
And the man next to her like this.
Here, take it! Take it!
It's demon worship, right? No,
Yes,
I'm
it is.
kidding. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'm a demon girl.
So the book?
Okay. Well, give me an hour to collect all the books you want.
We can accompany you.
No.
Okay.
I am so happy that this will make things easier.
So, the abyss.
No, he wants Abyss stuff.
I'm just here for the
Abyss.
books.
Plane will travel.
Plane of travel.
I want things about a specific demon lord that's of the first
Yeah.
tier.
This music's like epic. I'm sorry. I need to get this.
A demon lord
here.
who seems to be birded. A bird-like demon lord.
I think I know who you're talking about.
We don't wish to
already.
say any names.
His name starts with a P.
And ends with a Zunia.
That's close enough. Don't say that.
His plane, at least.
I don't know if it's in the book, but if you say that name 3 times, he comes.
I know.
Okay.
I read that one.
How did I know that? Okay, fine.
Because they're gonna know it
you
here in
guys
the
don't
fucking
know
book of
everything.
knowledge, bro.
You wealthy adventurers.
We're not gonna know it, but these
Famous
nerds are.
Famous wealthy adventurers.
From another world. From another world. Yeah,
I'm not going to say that all the time.
you should.
You should.
You should. It is a great way to describe us.
That's our new name.
It's fantastic.
Sky Orphans.
But what are you
Great
two?
wealthy adventurers.
From another one.
I've never seen anything like you.
I come from a different plane.
Also coming from a different... Wait, so you come from a different plane inside of a plane that is already different to begin with?
No, he came from a separate plane, ended up on the plane that is different from this plane, and now is coming to your plane.
Yep. Or at least that's what my parents told me. I never know.
Your dad told you that. Okay, you know, that's a reasonable answer. And you, mister?
What about me? I'm from their world.
No,
I'm
we've
just-
never seen green people.
I'm just a different variation of your dwarf.
Are you like a plant-based?
No.
He does seem to have a green butt, but not the talent in the
Are you a plant dwarf?
I mean, yeah, he's 15.
Yeah, I know. It's really funny.
No.
Okay.
We get our color more from the jade stone.
Oh, so like you guys slept near stones and that's what happened.
Well, we are dwarves. We sleep in caves.
That makes sense. You slept in a green cave. And because I want to write about this because this is and either one of you, and now I think this is where I get to move up in the company.
if you don't feel like writing it, this book perfectly describes every moment we've gone through right now.
Whew, that takes a lot of time off my hands.
Like a great addition to your library.
Yeah, I
It
can,
already has been.
I can work my way up. Finally, this is so cool. This is the best day of my life. I knew it. See, day one, they give me a task, and I'm gonna complete it.
Good luck with that.
So, Abyss, plane traveling, castle, the Book of Castle, the plane, the Visteria Veil thing.
Yeah.
And then
Elda.
thee who shall not be named.
Yes.
And then also the book we came for, but the
Yes,
That's the yes.
Oh.
That's so Keller, I love it. Dude. Keep it. I'm not
He like runs off, like just literally sprinting full force.
Don't forget the book about that.
Yeah, the book
Now,
about
there
it.
we go. Where should we meet you?
Right here.
Oh, we ain't moving, huh? Is there like a? Is there
a common?
There's a
meeting?
meeting place you can go to, and someone else will assist you with that one. Right over there. Turn left. Turn right. Then you go straight. If you've got to the owls, you've gone too far. Turn back. Turn right, and then continue going.
Okay.
Do that.
Splendid.
We'll figure it out.
Turn right, turn left, go straight to the owls, turn around, take a right.
Go straight to the owls. Start walking the other way.
No, I started following the way he said.
I got you.
Go straight to the owls.
Straight to the owls.
That way.
And then turn back.
We have a guaranteed. We hit the owls. We know we've gone in the right direction. If we're going the wrong direction, we have a guaranteed turn back and turn right. We have
Are
a.
they just like statues of owls, or are they actual owls?
Actual owls.
Like big ones or little ones?
I can't talk anymore.
I'm saying when we get there.
They're little owls.
Okay. Eventually, you guys hit a meeting place that seems to be like a little tavern of sorts. And that's technically the meeting place at the moment. So, you guys look around and you see a whole bunch of. Oh boy. If you were ever going to enter places like Nerdsville, USA, this is it.
There's some people over in the corner playing a tabletop RPG. Like, hey, look at those guys.
Yeah.
They could be.
Can I play? I'm Commodore the Great.
Geeksville would be a better term instead of Nerdsville.
Let's go with Geeksville, yeah. Sure. Doesn't matter to me. It's cool. To me, it's cool. So, yeah.
That'd be interesting. Playing an RP in an RP.
Critical Role did that, actually. They did a one shot with that. Where Grog was running Grog was the DM for the.
Always not a bad idea. Is the hearth.
I'm very much fans of hearths.
Yep. But you do notice, you more than anyone else,
Right.
Jonier, sorry, is
Sorry.
looking around. You can see a lot of the work and craftsmanship here are
Not the
in
right
the name
word,
of
but-
Gaunt, the god of craft.
I meant it.
Something that you are aware of, but you don't personally worship yourself.
Yeah.
But just that's something to note in this tavern.
Gotcha.
So, yep, you guys wait a long time. Do you guys get drinks? Or do you guys...
I do some ale.
Okay.
Kyle is drinking water.
You drinking water? Yeah, that's my boy!
Holy water.
Yeah,
Is it cider
you know,
water?
seeing you drink water, Maddie will be supportive and drink water with you.
Holy water's
You can
bitter.
have beards.
No, I mean, like, she's not an
It's
alcoholic by
bitter.
any means. She was just taking a drink because
Yeah.
he said
I don't know.
that he was sorry to you. That's the only reason why she took a drink.
Celebratory beer.
Yeah, it's like this, she'll only do that on, like, big momentous occasions. Otherwise, she's...
Wait, shall
But
we
you
say
wouldn't have
sorry
a
is a
tequila
big?
shot with me on
Yep.
Taco Tuesday.
That's not a big event!
It's a huge event.
Tequila shot.
It's a national holiday. Apparently, you guys told me that.
Mhm.
I don't view it as a national holiday.
For the 2 years I was gone, you said they did it every year.
That's him. He celebrates it.
Well, so what?
I think it's an excellent and wonderful holiday to commemorate the revival of a town after a devastating attack
Exactly.
by a terrible god and a bunch of fools.
Who's the fools in this scenario? Not us, for sure.
Those who would follow such a god.
Yes.
The other state people.
Yeah.
Sorry, you weren't there for that whole thing.
Yeah, you weren't. Either way,
It was also defended by fools, but that is
Very
That's a little
similar.
story, yes. Yeah.
either way, this is kind of cool. You know, if you actually need to know this knowledge, we literally found a place that can give us it. Did not
feel like-
expect to find it that quickly, though.
I think there would be warlocks that would have something similar to this.
Yeah, yeah, you would think so, but no. Seems to be nerds.
Nerds every fucking where.
Yeah.
Lovely sight.
Rochelle, you should go bully them for their lunch money.
Honestly,
Why
it
would I
makes
do
sense.
that?
It's your biggest, strongest person in our group.
Okay.
Just go like tilt one upside down, money
See
comes
how
out.
much gold falls?
Yeah.
I think this is a horrible idea, as we are
So do I.
probably would be breaking some form of rule that is
Probably
established
wizards.
in Candlekeep that we don't know. As I don't know the laws of this place, and I would like to not break them.
As Giovanni gets picked up. Oh, of course.
There would actually be laws posted throughout the place, and
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah, I got
as
you.
soon as you find it.
I had it.
Bunch of anti-bullying fucking
Don't steal books!
No fighting! All arguments must follow the rules of cordial debate and discussion. Violate altercations are not tolerated. No stealing. This rule applies to all objects in the keep, not just the library's works. No copying. Visitors are permitted to take notes while studying the library's work, but anyone who wants to make a full copy of the work must pay to have a manuscript created by scribes by the House of Binding. No damaging, marking, or otherwise modifying the works. This rule doesn't apply to privately owned books, scrolls, and other documents that aren't part of Candlekeep's collection. Those are the rules.
Don't dog-ear any pages.
I mean, you could pay them. You could technically make a copy. You just have to pay them.
Yep.
No, I said don't dog-ear any
He said
pages.
dog.
Okay.
He was talking about like
Yeah.
Calvin's reading a book he found years ago, puts it down.
you must stop this thing. He's dog-earing every page. Evil! I'll kill you.
You look over and Calvin's making a paper airplane.
Motherfucker! Illustration!
The worst part is he's not just dog-earing the top, he's dog-earing the bottom.
Hey, excuse me, sir. You seem to be making some fine craftsmanship over there. What animal is that? It's a bird?
They're pretty good. I don't know.
Wait, what? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't know.
Are you bored?
Yeah.
I might help you with that. I have plenty of books in my collection. I should be able to give you one if you would like to explore knowledge, for knowledge is not boring.
Depends on the knowledge.
What knowledge is not boring to you, sir?
Well, like, if you give me a book about math, I don't want that.
Math is fantastic, though. You don't like numbers?
Look, man, if you give me a book about medicine, I'll read that shit. I like that. But, like, I don't care. I don't care that 2 + 2 = 5.
Yeah, she's not.
Oh! Wait, they changed the rules? It equals 5? What's wrong?
I look over at Jim and go, it equals 4.
He has.
Equals 4.
I know. I just want him to leave. I'm actually fairly good at math. Like,
I know.
You, but
But I can't, I'm in the same boat as him, I cannot have this confusion.
It seems you've permanently damaged one of the residents so far. That's not against rules, though, sadly.
yeah, you read the side, I can do a bunch of verbal
Yes.
abuse. I want.
Just simply a debate, right?
Like, I can walk over to one of these guys like, oh, hey, man, those are some really old school glasses. He'd be like, what? I'm like, yeah, we got way better shit than that over there. Like, floats in front of your face, you can see everything. Just
And just
talk about
turn
it.
away, and just walk away, and just never come back, right?
We got glasses that give you blind sight, 130 feet.
130 feet says.
So yeah, you stretched it past the 120.
Yeah.
Broke that line. 1/3. So after a while, the young man does come back after that conversation,
And he just like
and Calvin dodging like multiple nerds trying to have conversations with him and insulting them along the way.
here's all the books you need. And you're gonna need a lot more than these. These are just half of them. But I got the book that you need. Guys, you guys need to go to a private room for this one, though, because it's a doozy once you open it up.
Oh, the Magic Man book?
Yeah.
And I'll pick that one up in particular and go, okay. And look at everyone very cautiously.
Do we go inside the book once you open it, or how's this work?
I don't know, but they
Okay.
trapped him inside of it, so I'm assuming go back inside somehow. But we don't want other people just getting dragged into it that don't have anything to do with the conflict. hey, no. We also don't know how to get in there as well because the person who sealed him is dead.
Is there any writings on it?
It's a book.
No, but is there any writings about the book? To know how to get inside the book?
Another book about this book.
You really think it's a thing?
It is entirely
It's a
plausible.
magic item. You have a book about magic item?
A book about a book about a book? Okay, too much.
Or just a book about one book?
Is there an off chance there is?
Just read the book. I don't know.
Okay. That makes... I'm just curious. If
Like,
there is one.
No, there's no book about the book.
Let's go to the private room.
Yeah, I just like messing with these people.
First,
This is the first bit of humor I've had in half a month. Alright, let's go in this room.
I'm being serious.
look back and go. So, any further books? Once you give it about, I'd say, an hour. Return them to the private room that we'll be entering. Ooh. Is there inns in town?
An inn?
Like a place to stay. This is a tavern, right?
Yes.
This isn't an inn tavern.
No.
Is it a place for one to stay?
You sleep on the bookshelves.
What are you? What?
You sleep here.
Is there a place that travelers tend to?
Bookshelves. Well, you wouldn't want to sleep amongst the literature?
You know, you make a very valid point.
Can I use
Thank
the
you.
papers as pillows? Just-
Yeah. No! Not like that!
I don't think
Someone
it's an
faints in the
actual book.
distance.
I don't think an actual book, I just mimed it.
I mean, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, no. Just make the sound and everything. Just like, they're like, what?
It's okay, Tim. Who did that? It's okay. He wasn't being serious.
Oh, I just came up with so many new ways.
It's like someone just like... It's like someone recitating.
Down.
Pull a book out and just do like the where you pretend to rip it, you go,
Yeah.
just kidding.
He's going, CPR.
Sir, is there a place where... I guess leave it outside the private room. Is that way you don't have to risk entering and not possibly end up inside the book next to us?
There's a room of silence.
That sounds like a great place to sleep.
Yeah?
Can you speak there?
No.
Excellent.
Should not-
Words are not permitted.
I find the best room for spending time with you.
I'm sorry, hold on. What do you mean by that? Is this an offense, an attack on my character? How dare you?
When you look at this book, by the way, it is bound in green leathers with leaves and vines carefully burned into the corners of the front and the back of covers. The title is embossed in gold on the front, but no author is credited on the outside or inside of the book. The book is 6 inches wide, 9 inches tall, and an inch thick. The thick, cream-colored pages emit a faint scent of flowers and grass. The writing is neat and steady. Each line. What?
This is a big book.
Yeah,
It's
it's
only an inch thick.
Yes, it's an inch thick. I
Yeah,
thought
it's
we said 6
tall,
inches wide. I thought he was
6
saying- I
inches
thought he-
wide,
Oh, I thought it said
9
that.
inches.
No.
Yeah.
9 inches tall.
And an inch thick.
An
It's
inch
about
thick.
the size of a regular book.
Okay.
And writing is neat and steady, each line inscribed in practiced calligraphy. Although the design of the book is simple, the crafting and material are of the highest
Probably
quality.
about the size of...
Yeah, that one right there.
Slightly thinner. That's
Yeah.
Still a pretty big book.
Yeah, that is actually a pretty close.
There you
size.
go.
It's even green.
And the Chamber of Secrets. Harry Potter and the Chamber of
Yes.
Secrets.
Ones and twos and stuff.
It's literally so
Those books get released to a secret dimension.
Oh,
Alright.
it's way down.
like all the way at the bottom.
I think it was right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You guys find a room. And eventually, Rylea finds you guys again, and she goes, "Okay, I'm going to write these words down, and this is how you activate the portal. This is very tight-lipped, and we're here in this room for a reason." So, she writes the words down.
I'm gonna put my hand over some of the words as she's writing them, so no one else reads them.
I am going to leave the vicinity, and then I will watch over you once the portal disappears. So, good luck. Thank you very much, adventurers, for coming and helping us. This is great. This is such a big deal. Thank you so much. And she walks out, and she kind of like peers through the door.
And I just
waiting.
Push it close and go, "Don't even risk it, miss."
What do you think they're gonna find in that book?
I don't know. Don't look. Children are not supposed to be looking through the doors.
He's like
Peering.
looking.
No, don't look.
He's like looking underneath.
Follow me.
I dropped down.
Follow us somewhere else. They're doing some crazy adventure shit, so don't worry about
Wouldn't
it.
be a crazy adventure.
Well,
You don't want to guess the book, and now he wants to come in and watch.
you might want to actually be one. Okay, well then we have to worry about that later. They're on important business.
I'm totally moving up in the company.
Okay, so only you know the phrase, so I'm actually just going to send you the phrase first. Since you cover it up for everyone else to see, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm literally just going to send it to you.
I'm mainly worried of people like Khaled and going, "Oh, alright."
Oh yeah, no, easy.
You're just getting ready.
Yeah, oh well. When we're ready.
Yeah.
We got all our stuff with us.
Boom.
You
say that
want to be
phrase.
mentally prepared and organized and.
Oh no, that is not the phrase.
That's not the phrase?
No, that's the phrase that
2
you
weeks
need
ago,
to
I'm
get
ready
the
to
phrase.
run to.
Okay, well then let me delete
Yeah.
that real quick.
No, but he still needs it though.
I still needed to get to the phrase that is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get it. I see it. I know. All right. So you can say that whenever you're ready. Is everyone ready to go?
Everyone ready to go into a book and try and save an evil person from being evil.
Spin cylinder.
Oh, let's go.
That's in the job description. Isn't
Intelligence check.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull my rifle and get it ready.
Just intelligence?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
15.
My,
Okay. What's going on?
my healing shield buff's gonna crawl onto Maddie.
Ow! Okay.
It doesn't hurt, it just crawls on.
Yeah, I know. Just freaked her out for a second.
You kind of connect these
She's so
words.
used to me messing with her hair that she doesn't even notice.
You kind of connect these words. We lift up our light to reveal what is hidden, and banish the darkness forever. As a paraphrasing of, a light source is needed to reveal the
Any
words.
particular light source or just light?
Any light source.
Do I have dancing lights as a spell?
I think, can't I cast light?
Yeah, you can.
Next time, ask Mark.
ASMR can cast light cantrip.
Yeah, so you might know that. I don't know. If you tell, I don't know the words, so you gotta tell me to do it.
I
No,
have
no,
shiny
you're
grasp, so that electrical.
Could you do me a solid favor? And I'll hand you one of the other. I'll hand you, I guess, a gear.
Any item,
And go,
yeah.
can you cast light on this?
Yeah, sure. Damn.
Oh god, I was
Slim.
looking right at it.
And I'll go hold it over and start to slowly sift through the book, looking for any words that wouldn't pop out.
You notice that in invisible ink, you see the words "Harper's at Twilight" start to appear at the very last page at the bottom.
And I'll just, as I'm seeing that, flip it closed. And flip it back.
Well, what's it say? You probably just say, just tell
We're all
me.
ready?
He's ready as
Let's
well.
do this.
All right, let's go in. Oh yeah,
It's a
the
Twilight
flashlight
then.
anymore. Yep.
Ah! And then after, as you say that, you see the book literally and like raise up, and all the book literally transforms into a portal. And this circle portal is where you guys need to step through next.
Yeah, the
Go
portal's
ahead and
literally
cast
just
Ray
made
Art
out of the
right now.
pages of the book itself.
I
Yep.
didn't destroy the book. It's intact.
Imagine if, like, Winnie the Pooh, if, like, there was an actual portal.
This is literally Winnie the Pooh.
No, not this, but, you know, the entrance.
This is Narnia.
So, and you guys head through the book. That is when we're going to take our break, guys. Because the second half's going to be our adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That was just a preamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of prep work just to go in a book.
Yeah. Wait, we gotta prep a lot, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
So, anyone who needs to go and get food, do it now.
There's
Because
chicken here.
Chicken
Popeye's
and
chicken.
if you guys want to just stay here and eat chicken, we can continue the session if you would
We got
rather
more
do
chicken
that.
in the bag.
Oh, okay.
If that's the case, we're not going to take a break. We're just going to keep going.
No, I mean, I'm going to take a break and
Yeah.
enjoy, and then.
Exactly.
Okay, there you go. That works.
And mashed
It's
potatoes.
it's not going to be as long, essentially. So we'll be back in a second. I'll change the title too and everything.
Is that